Because it automatically lets me do shit.
Does he have a normal type on his team? He does not. I hear you, Reggie. I really do.
Well, sometimes like it breaks and be like, you gotta fix it yourself. It's like, okay, I guess I'll do that.
Wait, OBS? I actually, for whatever
Streamlabs
reason,
OBS.
on my okay, good. Streamlabs is where it's at. On my old computer, for whatever reason, OBS just kept like making my computer get fucked up.
That's weird.
Yeah, like it kept saying I had a memory leak, and I'm like, there's no way. Like this doesn't make any sense. I have nothing on here. So yeah, I just uninstalled it and never installed it on my new one.
Fair. Hi there. Welcome to the Regi podcast. We're actually live for once. I've been gone for like a week, literally since last podcast. How long it's been? How you doing? We have theCostaRican and ThatBikeGuy87.
Yo, what's good?
I'm very, very tired. I'm super tired. I've been getting really awful sleep lately because of this whole isolation thing. It's really.
I've been getting super bad sleep as well, but not because of the isolation thing. I'm always by myself, so
that's
that doesn't faze me.
Hi, Frankie.
But dude, no, like I'll come home from work and I'll be like I'll be a little tired, but I still want to like edit a video and like do a bunch of other stuff. So I'll do a bunch of other stuff, and all of a sudden it's 3 p.m. and I got to go to work in 7 hours, and I'm all like, well, let's see if I can try and nod off, and it never works, and I pass out for like 2.5 hours, and then I just go to work, and then I repeat the next day, and I don't learn from my mistakes.
I've been napping a lot. My napping makes me even more tired. I feel like I don't know if that's like a normal thing, but
no,
like,
that's definitely a thing. The more you sleep, the more tired you are.
Mm.
You gotta sleep for like there's like a 2-hour buffer that you gotta try and hit.
It's like if I nap, it's only 2 hours. Weirdly enough, I like how both of you are gaming during this time.
Well, what's he doing?
He's playing Minecraft.
And I'm not gaming, okay? I'm team building.
That's gaming.
Yeah, technically, I'm just sitting in the loading screen. I'm not even in the game.
I am about to
Minecraft.
I am about to test the team though, so I guess in a way I am gaming.
I would game on the podcast, but people would have to make up grandma makeup.
Oh snap! It's hitting recommended or not recommended. It's hitting the what's it called?
Ooh, subscription feeds.
Yeah,
for once. Well, they did last.
Oh snap!
Week,
you almost have 400 subs, man.
I am 10 away.
10 away.
10 away from 400 subs. Welcome, hi Glasscast.
Yo, I got 2 notifications on my phone from your podcast. They really want me to watch this.
I also added you on the Discord server.
Well, yeah, no, they were both from YouTube.
I also forgot to add everyone on that one. Oops, we do that right now, actually. Sometimes I forget to. How you doing, Glasscast? I'll probably be going through. I'll be doing my plugging, but
chop in the morning to ya, says Glasscast.
Since Bike Guy is new, and I'm gonna be plugging in Bike Guy's server. Tell us about yourself, Bike Guy. You're the new face here.
New face, yeah. That
Bike Guy. Now the only downside to doing that, like YouTube streaming, is the so me and Bike Guy are in a server together called Adults Craft. It's for the Adult Craft server SMP that we're in, and they'll automatically add everyone if I do Twitch streams, but if I do YouTube streams, they don't, because that's just not how it's set up, which is which is fine with me. It makes sense. It'd be irritating if just like add everyone, new video, new thing out. It's fine.
Guys, I know we're having like a really heated conversation right now.
Yeah.
But I want you guys to know, I went to Gen 8 Ubers, not random, but it's just Gen 8 Ubers. I'm fighting a 괍ᴄᴅ right now. I didn't even know Machamp got metronome, and I'm honestly just impressed. He went for it 4 times in a row, and he got terrible moves. He got low sweep, strength sap, and then sparkling area, all against my Sylveon. I'm impressed. I'm gonna tell him.
You're impressed. Man, feels good. Also, hi Drake. How you doing? Yeah, did Bike Guy answer? I don't actually remember if he did or not.
He just said, "Haha, new guy." Yeah, that was it.
Well, tell us about yourself. What you do? Give us like a bit of a.
Okay, hold on, real quick. Now he's going for metronome on Dusclops.
Banning Q for the
Continue.
podcast.
Continue, I'm
Understand.
sorry,
Understand.
I'm just impressed. I'm sorry.
We'll answer your question in a second, Charizard. Why? I want to at
Oh my
least get
God.
through.
What's y'all's least favorite
Bike
Pokemon?
guys.
Why?
Bike guys.
Bike guy, introduce yourself. My name is Hove. A to the OV. Go on. You take it away now.
Good times. Yeah, no.
Good
Well, honestly, everybody by day has their own IRL stuff. I deal with freaking sale. That's annoying as crap. But yeah, no, just making YouTube videos. Obviously, it's pretty much just it stays around Minecraft. I do play a couple other games, or I did play a couple other games, but they're a little more to deal with. Hate to see it. You hate to see it.
Guys, he's a mono metronome team.
Look, he's doing his best. He's trying his hardest.
I mean, so he has Machamp and Dusclops that went for metronome. Then he went out to Mewtwo and just went for metronome. And now he's out at Togekiss and he's going for metronome.
It's like I'm going to.
And Sylveon's about to sweep this man's entire team.
Okay,
Like it's gonna happen.
I'm gonna tweet out the podcast real quick. I will answer. I guess we can answer Charizard White's question real quick. How much do you know Pokemon, by the way, Bike Guy? Out of curiosity.
Some, but not a whole lot.
'Cause I feel like
barely.
you're like right at the age you were like Pokemon was starting to be a thing. Like you were right like in that area, time zone-ish.
Yeah, I only know, or not even know. I only know of the first generation, so I haven't been into it very much.
Where
Besides
you,
what- a little bit.
I'm assuming you were born in '87 because of the number in your name. That would make you. I
33.
Yeah.
33.
So you would be 9 when the game came out. That would put you in like the Pokemon time frame. Were you like? Did you just not get into it when it came out? Out of curiosity, like.
I don't think I ever seen it as a kid.
That's fair.
Like I didn't see it until later on.
Just
is my
childhood
favorite match of all time.
isolation. You know, hate to see it. Get isolated as a child. You learn Harry Potter is the devil.
Oh, I can't even share this in the Discord server either. Oh, my bad. What? Okay. When did Bike Guy find out about Pokemon? That's the question I heard. All right.
Yeah.
Let's
So
go.
actually, that's a good question.
Let's see. That is a really good question. When did I hear about Pokemon?
Because I grew up with it.
Samesies.
And both me and Q are I'm technically a former Pokatuber.
You're definitely not a Pokatuber. You haven't
Currently,
uploaded
I'm not a
Pokemon content
Pokatuber.
since-
Currently,
It's like January.
I was a Pokatuber for the first couple months of the channel, and now I do Minecraft.
We recorded 4 episodes of a versus that you refused to edit.
I've not refused. I've been lazy.
Exactly, refuse.
It's not the same thing. This is what I gotta deal with every podcast.
All I'm saying is, I'm not rehashing old arguments. You know what I'm saying?
Kool-Aid. I do want to point out, Q. I told my mom I was buying a computer from you, and she was like, "Do you trust this guy?"
I wouldn't.
Do you? I was like, I guess. I mean, like,
he's kind of. I mean, I'm doing a versus with him. I don't know.
I don't know. I do my podcast. I've worked with him.
I can talk to her if she wants to. I'm really good with.
You're
her.
like, oh, I'll talk to your mom. Don't worry. Is she single?
I was like, yo,
You need a
what's
new
up, Mama
dad, Reggie?
What up, Mama Reggie? How you doing?
Some
How
Mama
kids?
Reggie. Speaking of which, I wanna complain real quickly about my username.
Of course.
I mentioned this in the chat, but I you reminded me and I want to get into it now. So like I've wanted to rebrand to just Regi for a bit now, like a month or two, because like yeah, everyone just calls me Regi, so it would make a lot more sense to just rebrand to Regi than it would Regi.
But the name's so nice, you gotta say it twice. Come on now.
I'm not saying you're wrong, but the only issue is I can't find a single way to use Regi in a username because all of them are fucking taken.
Yeah, no, you just keep all your usernames.
All of them are taken.
Yeah, that's why I got 꽍ᴄ_ōrican when I was like 16, like on every social platform,
Like
except for Instagram.
Like I've tried It's Regi, I'm Regi, they call me Regi, and I think they call me Regi is available, but I'm not taking that. It's too long.
That's kind of stupid
Yeah.
too. It's like,
Regi
they call
YT
me
is
Reggie.
taken. Regi
Well,
YT
you may
is
as well just
taken.
keep Regi.
Official Regi is taken. I've tried every single variation to use.
Well, just complete rebrand.
Like the only way I could possibly get Regi is if I somehow get the copyright for Regi.
Nah,
Literally the
Eevee
only
had
way.
Regi. Eevee had Regi. I bet ain't taken.
Eevee, I'm not naming myself Eevee hat Regi.
Why not?
I feel like I've talked about like the story I'm about to tell before, but I'm gonna mention it again just for the fact I like talking.
Regioli.
That Regi guy. Regioli.
That Regi guy.
I hate it. Regioli, bad. I used to go by Poke Breeder Alex because I used to breed Pokemon in like X and Y. And
you did.
it took me a good month to realize how awful that idea was.
Yeah, I agree completely.
I went to an anime convention, even had it written down on my lanyard, and now I still own that lanyard and shit. Not the lanyard, but like the badge that's still there. And I own it. I own it, and I hate it. I hate it.
Yeah, because that does kind of put you in a box. A name like that.
Does.
That's kind of the main problem.
The name Breeder.
The name Breeder, yeah. kind of makes you think, don't it?
I've tried a bunch of. I've attempted YouTube a bunch of times, and this is like
Shuckle wuckle.
this is probably the most success I've had. Is my nearly 400 subs, which I'm fine. And I probably won't ditch the channel. Probably, maybe, assuming I won't. I know me. I know me well. I know me well.
You said you probably won't ditch the channel. Is that what I heard?
Probably won't. I'm pretty established now currently. I think this is the longest I've actively made content. Well, actively being in air quotes, but
Yeah, but I say you release like a video a day. I mean, a video a week.
man, a video a day, that's fantastic. That's better than ever. Anytime I did the video a day thing, I've learned never do that. That's an awful idea. Never do that. Because I get burnt out about a month into that.
Well, that's personally you.
It is a personal me. I also have ADD, so it's kind of hard to kind of keep that kind of momentum without losing interest entirely. Especially early on, because then you would lose interest about like a month. You would lose interest after a while. Like if you just get no growth, nothing. If you do it wrong, you get no growth, nothing.
Yeah.
Which is every YouTuber ever. Cough, cough, shit talk.
oh, throwing names out there.
I don't know any names to really name off that do that specifically, but I know there are people who do YouTuber things that big YouTubers do, not realizing that doesn't work for small YouTubers.
Are you talking about the whole hands on face thing?
That's one thing, yeah. I've bitched about this before, Bike Guy, but to explain, a lot of clickbaity YouTubers will put they get that YouTubers will put their face in the thumbnail, but everyone will do the same pose, and I hate it. It's the hand over the mouth with a shocked expression. It never looks good. It always looks really terrible, and they never do good thumbnails. No one fucking does good thumbnails. That's the problem. I'll shit talk about it. As someone who makes thumbnails.
Oh, please kill. Let's go.
I've even shit talked Q's thumbnails to his face.
Dude, yeah, I've been trying to improve on them.
I'm giving you things to improve.
I hope you've noticed.
Personally, Bike Guy can back me up. Maybe I'm making him back me up. I give Q constructive ways to improve his thumbnails.
I genuinely don't remember you doing that.
I've done it. How dare I've done it. I've legit done it before. You can't even say
I've sent you a thumbnail and said, "What do you think about this?" And it's typically just like, "Oh, that's good. You should make Gyarados bigger."
Yeah,
that's
that's constructive criticism.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Because I've made thumbnails for years. I've been working with Photoshop for years. Other thing I'm gonna have to deal with when I buy Q's computer is then transferring over fucking everything from my current computer that I need.
Yeah,
to
dude.
That
how many? What's your hard drive space?
600 gigabytes.
Yeah, you're getting a 250. That's gonna be so you can transfer. You just can transfer your
200.
hard drive. Can't you
only have 250 in there.
Well, that's because I took out the good one to put in my new one.
That's fair.
And gave it.
You can't just move the hard drive itself over.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can't just do that.
Made The main
I don't know
drive.
how
This is the
computers
hard
work,
drive
if
in a
I'm being honest.
laptop, so I don't actually know if I.
It should still be the same. Should still either be a 2.5 or 3.5.
Wait, you use a hard
Inch
drive on a
drive.
laptop?
I use. Well, I just have a laptop. It's a built-in.
That's what you use for like everything?
Yeah.
Really? Wow, I didn't
I
know
have a
that.
really terrible laptop that I've been using for years.
Learn something new every day.
You should bust that thing open and pull the hard drive out of it.
Yeah.
You could probably transfer it right over. It should just work. I was actually watching JSU Sense on his stuff, and yeah, he pulled the freaking hard drive out of it and moved it over
I
to
mean, I could
desktops.
I could probably purchase a cheap like temporary hard drive. What I could probably do.
Yeah, I did see Seagate Barracuda on Newegg for like $50
Yeah, like
for a 2 terabyte.
yeah, like I mean, okay, I won't lie to you. 250 gigabytes. That's awful.
Yeah, no, it is. I
It's
know.
awful.
That's why I didn't use it. I have a terabyte in there, but I took it out and put it in my new computer because, you know, that's the one I'm using. So
Save money, yeah. Let me see.
I guess sold the 1 terabyte from my old computer to put it in my new one. So
I could get
I
an
got, like, 3
external
drives in
hard drive for a temporary. That's $100. That's
With that money, you may as well just buy the internal one and put it in. Pop it in.
yeah. Let me
oh,
find.
he Dynamax Doug Trio,
Okay, let me
boys.
actually look at the internal. We're looking at computer parts, like on the podcast. Yeah, the Barracuda is like 2 terabytes, $50. Yeah, it's not
2
bad.
terabytes? Wow.
2
that's good.
terabytes, $50.
I lost. I'm out of here.
I'm gonna go
Yeah,
pizza.
yeah, like I said, I'm gonna get that 2 terabyte just because like I want some extra internal space.
With 250 gigabytes, I'm gonna need some.
You have 600 on a laptop? That's insane.
That's like the regular. What?
Is it really?
Yeah.
Wow.
How much is the SSD? Oh, it didn't even, like, it's just like, oh, available from people. I would get like
From people.
yes, from people.
Near you.
How much for a 250 solid state?
Like 25, $30.
It says available from these sellers. That does not help me. 68 new Barracuda. I've heard. I don't know. I've heard from computer nerds that's a bad company
Brand?
for hard drives, but I don't actually know because I'm not a computer nerd.
Yeah, samesies. I trust anything anyone tells me about computers.
I literally all my knowledge has been coming from Linus Tech Tips the past week, 2 weeks.
Just YouTube channels.
So I don't know. I've thought about like being more open with like donations to get the 150 for your computer, but at the same time, like with how things have been going, I've been kind of hesitant. It's like
Yeah.
I know a lot of people are kind of like not doing that great financially, and I'd feel like a dick being like, "Give me money."
Well, I mean, definitely don't like request money.
Yeah, I know.
Just plug the option every now and then.
Yeah, because that'd be the smart option. Or like, some dude like donation goals. I've thought about that. I don't know. I've always been weird with those. Like, I don't know. I try not to be scummy with my tech, but I always try to like tread the line between like I want to get this action done, but I want to also, be a decent human being.
That one computer you sent, I can't remember what you sent it at. Maybe it was the podcast chat, or maybe it was just straight to my messages, but it looked pretty dope.
The $700.
Oh no, I
one
think you shared it on
yeah.
Twitter or something like that.
Yeah,
The new one you're all like,
yeah,
if I get a PC, this is what I want.
it is. Yeah.
I was like, holy shit, that looked good.
But if I get yours, my current plan would be to take yours and then just rework it, like add new shit to it, because that'd be cheaper. In all honesty,
Yeah, it would.
is just upgrade stuff in your system that like would be compatible for your motherboard, your hard, all that fun shit. I'm talking computer junk because computers have been on my mind lately. Like even without buying his, they've been on my mind.
I know literally nothing about computers, so
My grandpa was a computer repairman for a long time, and there's still computer parts in where I'm currently staying. Sadly, these computer parts are from like 2006, so I wouldn't exactly say they're fantastic.
yeah, that was like back when computers were not even they were basically calculators.
You know what I didn't even realize? I feel like for years I probably wasn't plugging. I never realized that when you use a graphics card, you're supposed to plug it. Like there's like a specific thing you're supposed to plug your computer in for that graphics card to work. Like instead of
Okay.
plugging like your monitor into into like you just plug it in. You're supposed
Yeah,
to
I know
plug
what
it in
you're talking about.
specifically to the graphics card. I never realized that. And
The
I
newer ones
don't-
already have that.
I don't
done
know
for
if
you.
I've done that or not, like for like old computers, or if I've just been an idiot. But now I know. I used to think I was like a big tech genius. I'm not.
Because you could open up Google Chrome
Well,
and
I used
put
to
the
be
color
like,
cords on the TV.
I'm the tech support for my family. That's why.
Well, yeah, but it goes as far as plugging in, plugging out. Old people don't know what the fuck they're talking about when
Yeah.
it comes to like.
I use a thing
when I was a
called
kid, I had to
Google.
plug in the Nintendo 64 every single time because no one else knew how to do it. I'm like, guys, really? Fucking
You don't
match
know how
the
to plug.
colors.
Like
First grade.
I own. It has a big brick you plug in. It's like
Yeah,
not
I don't
hard. I'm currently
They're like-
look. I'm
They're
currently
just like, hey,
looking.
can you set up the Nintendo?
There are
like, yeah, it's
two
fucking
things
two
to
steps.
plug in. There are literally only two.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
Humans being
the-
stupid and
You
everything.
have the power brick, which is a big hulking thing that
Which
just
is literally
pops
a
in.
brick
It literally
of
just pop
power.
that. It is a big brick. I know what it
Mhm.
looks like. It's a big brick.
Yeah, I believe you.
Well, you've owned one. I assume you know what I mean.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
The inside of my
Got a GameCube
N64 is
one on the
really.
floor.
My N64 is really. Yeah. I need to clean it out. I also bought this used for like $60. So.
I really wanna stream, not stream. I really wanna record Nintendo 64 games, but I just can't.
One sec. We're opening up my N64 currently. I'm curious because this looks like there's something put into it, and I don't know what this actually is. But tech support. My name is Jason.
Tech support Regi. At your service.
Fun fact: my stepdad's name is Jason. Actually, fun fact. Yeah, with N64, let me put into perspective for you guys who don't own an N64.
All three of you.
There are two things to plug in for a standard N64, which is, I assume, what he owns.
Technically four.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you have to plug in the controller, the game, maybe the
Well,
expansion
no, I'm counting
pack.
each colored cord individually.
I guess you have to plug in the power brick, plug that into the power socket. That's simple enough. You plug in
wall.
You plug
Just
in
plug it into the
literally
wall.
the AVI cables, the component cables. Plug that into the TV. Mine still
Yeah,
is
dude.
mine still
That's
has
what
the phone
throws.
number.
That's what gets everybody. That's what they're all like. Do we match the colors? Like, obviously you match the colors.
Like,
Otherwise
no,
they wouldn't be fucking
no,
color
you
coded.
cross the wires. If you're just
Yeah, you
using
gotta
a
flip the
bomb.
black wire
Uh,
while doing a handstand.
yeah, if you
Just
handed
to play
them,
Pokemon
if you
Stadium.
handed them a computer internals, they'd probably think, fucking.
See, that's the thing. I know nothing about computer internals. Like, I only
I
have
roughly
like
do.
6 parts.
Like I could tell you
of
what
a computer,
I
but I
could tell you
still
where
don't
the
know.
RAM is. I could tell you where I could proprietary the graphics card is, just for like the fact where it's located. Power brick, the fan.
The fans. I have 5 fans in my computer.
Do you? The current, like
Yeah.
the new one or the old one?
The new one. The old
Okay.
one has 2.
That's fair. I assume one for the graphics card, one for the one for the CPU.
I don't know, dude. They're all up there.
I've been
It's one of those
watching a
lineup
bunch of
things.
Linus Tech Tips. Like everything has been just on my mind.
Go on.
I would highly recommend Linus Tech Tips. For like I don't watch a lot of big channels that often because I just don't like the I don't like the company big YouTuber.
Company.
Well, like a lot of them feel like they're very corporate, or like they're made for like, how do I put it? Like I just don't like watching big YouTubers. Put it. Like if they're above like a couple million, I don't typically watch them.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying.
But Linus Tech Tips would highly recommend. They're very knowledgeable. Their sponsor placements are but I think everyone's sponsorship placements
Oh, they're like
are very
showing off the computer and just so happens to be next to a Coca-Cola can.
No. It would be like
An ad for it.
Speaking of this, our sponsor for today's video, Blast CPU. Come blast
dude,
your
it's-
CPU with a lot of hot things. I was gonna say jizz, but I don't know if I should have done that joke fully. I already said
No,
it.
you didn't
I've already
talk
said
good
it now,
You
but
finally got that Shamrock Shake sponsorship right when it ended.
ooh, I'd love that. I would love that. Currently, I'm just reusing a Taco Bell cup from Nick yesterday for my monsters. To be fair, Taco Bell, as I bump into my vodka vodka.
Yeah, I heard that.
Taco Bell cups are pretty good. They're very they're I don't know, it's see-through plastic, so you know there's shit in it. So there you go.
So
No one can throw jalapenos into your drink without you saying.
Fuck it, I'm fighting a Regi steal, Reggie. Why do you do this to me?
Good. How dare you?
You always do this to me.
Oh, we should probably answer Charizard's question for like an hour ago.
What was it?
Your least favorite Pokemon and why?
My least favorite. See,
All
why does
of
everybody always
them.
want to be negative?
All
I can't.
of
I don't know my
them.
least
No.
favorite.
Reggie
Steel.
Thanks, Dick.
You're Reggie Rock. You're not even Reggie Steel.
I am a
Get over
Reggie
yourself.
E-girl. How dare you?
Get over yourself.
Reggie, bike guy, other one.
Reggie, yo, I love that Reggie E-girl. That's hilarious.
I am a Reggie E-girl. I am an E-girl, let's be honest.
Yo, imagine I roosted. What is this Reggie still thinking? I could have roosted, you idiot.
I'm thinking of a lot of things, mostly thinking of not your battle.
Not you, dude. This Reggie still that I'm on turn 8 with.
I mostly just want Q's computer because I want to run my game slightly better. But now that I'm
gonna be
thinking
honest
about
with
it,
you. I don't know if you're gonna be able to.
well, I will, but TF2 might be a problem because TF2 is a very big game. And it's not a big game; it's like a decent.
That computer ain't handling that much. I'll tell you that much.
I'm able to handle
You
somewhat.
think Mach Punch kills me from 20%? I'm a Corviknight.
I don't know your decisions. I don't know your life.
I'm gonna roost. See, he did. It did kill me, Reggie.
That's on you.
And he's life form.
That is on you entirely. Welcome back, Drake.
Okay, so I have heavy duty boots.
You're playing against Kit. You activated Flash Fire and then switch to ground on, set up sun.
Oh snap! Drake's back.
Back again.
I'm just gonna air slash.
If you
flinch
could
this
live
Conkel
in
to
an
death.
anime world as the villain of anime, what would it be?
As the villain.
Now, would this imply that I have the powers involve that world?
I would assume so. Like you're literally the villain. It's just now it's you. Do I have the option of not being the villain anymore? Like you know how like they do in Dragon Ball Z, where the fucking villains join the team.
Yeah. Like I
Do I have
didn't
that
do that
option?
one for years. Yeah. Yu Yu Hakusho. Actually, no. Yu-Gi-Oh.
Bro, how is a Reggie
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Steel faster than a?
I
fucking
want to be a villain in Yu-Gi-Oh. I want to say dumb lines.
Go on.
So I found this YouTube account called I think Runnington, and they upload all the weird like voice clips of the English dub of Yu-Gi-Oh, like from all the different like Yu-Gi-Ohs, even the ones I've never seen. So I'm seeing these all for the first time. It's fantastic. Death Note, you'll be light. Well, no. Technically, you'd be like the antithesis of light. Like, yeah, he is the evil guy, but the villain would imply you're against him. Technically.
Freeze. Damn it.
Plus, I interpret the question as like you wouldn't be a pre-established villain; you'd be a new villain.
Well, I guess that makes sense. Blue eyes, white Reggie. All right, I'm behind it.
That makes sense. Doesn't that make sense to you? Like,
No, I get what you're saying now.
Yeah.
That
Like
does
you-
make a little more sense.
like you wouldn't take the form of someone else. You would be your own form in that world. Yu-Gi-Oh would be simpler because I wouldn't have to like deal with like I wouldn't have any like weird powers. I'd just be a dude who duels in a cyberpunk universe. So like, I'm fine with that. Like it's the least risk for my life. Well, I can't even say that. Like you got the Shadow Realm. You got like dueling on a motorcycle. I don't have the coordination for a bike, let alone a motorcycle. So,
Which is just a stronger bike.
yeah, basically,
Yeah.
is, yeah.
Yeah,
There is a
really.
good reason I will never ride a motorcycle
Oh man.
unless I'm in the back seat, which is called the bitch seat. I would.
Bro,
be
this
the,
man hit 2 protects.
I would.
Reggie. I'm
I
sorry.
would be the bitch. Yes.
He hit 3 protects.
I
done.
actually, I say this to the bike guy.
Ah, love that segue. Let's go.
Do you ride any motorcycles? I'm assuming you do.
I mean, I probably have like 2 outside right now, but
I feel like you have more.
no, I really only have 2 more. I've had more.
Mhm.
I've owned 4 different motorcycles, but I only have 2.
So which part of you is the bike? The bottom half or the top half?
Are you the horn? Fun fact: I mentioned my grandpa earlier, who repaired computers. He also actually rode motorcycles for a long time.
Fun fact.
He did pass away in 2006, sadly, but that's
R.I.P.
yeah. It's been a decade and a half, which makes me
Am I
feel
really about the
old.
Dynamax Walrein?
If it makes you feel better, I'm sleeping in his former workplace.
Ooh.
Using his
That is at a
desk,
whole new
actually.
level.
I'm using his desk. He made this big honkin' wood desk. Pain in the ass to move, but does the job. During spring cleaning, I'm taking out all these different fucking. I take out all these drawers and I would just leave them outside because they stink. I don't know why they stink, but they stink. And they were like that when I was using them. Like I'm gonna empty them out and just never pay attention to them.
You do want to know.
Oh, my grandpa was a big Harley Davidson guy. That was his go-to brand, Harley Davidson.
Yeah.
If he didn't own a Harley, he wasn't gonna ride it.
I'm more of a Tonka truck kind of guy.
I'm more of a razor scooter guy. To get depressing for a second.
Oh God, here it comes.
Oh no, I thought this would be like an interesting topic, but I don't know how to segue it in, so I'm just gonna mention it, I guess.
You should have messaged it to me first, and I could have.
I like
No, go ahead. It's your podcast.
I put it in the chat. I was gonna talk about cerebral palsy.
Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah. I have cerebral palsy, and I have okay. Just to clarify, I have probably the most normal-ish cerebral palsy you could possibly. Like I have it, but not to a point where I'm in a wheelchair or anything special. I can walk without a wheelchair just fine, or without any special thingies. To explain what it is, basically it's like a physical movement disability, where your movements are fucked up. That's a good way to put it. Your movements are fucked up.
Yeah.
You can't move properly. Is a good way to put it. It fucks with your coordination. You can have a lot of people have weaker muscles. That's a big one. If you notice people with cerebral palsy, a lot of them will have weird movements with their arms. I don't really have that. I have full motion of my arms. My arms are fine. My movement's kind of fucked up, and my posture's shit, but that's just my posture, just shit in general, so
Well, I hope this thing's not faster.
Thank you, Q.
I'm with you.
I also have very bad coordination, so I can't ride bikes. I can't really do scooters. I've never attempted skateboards, but I've always felt like I'll fall off those. Always wanted to be a skater. Thanks, Tony Hawk.
He was a skater boy.
How dare you? You know you like Tony Hawk.
Me?
Yes.
I don't have an opinion.
Everyone likes Tony Hawk.
He
is the Hawk Man.
You don't speak for me.
I speak for you. I speak for the trees.
I speak for the trees. I was just about to say that.
And I can't really drive well. So I have fun in your cars, folks.
Do you draw decently?
No, I don't.
No. Okay.
I've been drawing for years. My drawings are very, I've probably gotten to the best I probably will get with drawing. That's just a fact of coordination and shit. I've accepted it.
Just the way it is.
I did the first Regi avatar. I did do that.
That looked decent.
Yeah.
It wasn't terrible.
Decent.
This one obviously looks better.
That's the clarification. Far. Decent.
It's probably better than anything I could do, and I don't have cerebral palsy, so
yeah.
I just lack what's the word? Talent. There it is.
I lack movement of my body.
Together, we'll be stronger than.
But I was lucky enough that
let's go, boys.
I went through a lot of physical therapy. Obviously, I'm a lot better than when I was as a child. As a child, I couldn't walk for shit. I can I still walk weird. No one notices, but I walk weird.
I notice.
You've never seen me. You've never seen my legs.
You know what?
You've probably seen my face, obviously. But
I've seen your legs.
Now I want you all to imagine walking without bending your knees, whatsoever.
That's insane. Is that what you do? Is that what you have to do?
Yeah. I don't have to do it, but it's just a habit I have now.
Wow.
Yeah. Like, I'm trying to like look at like the things. Like there's like a list of like things you can have with it. I don't really have a whole lot. Like I have like I have the mildest strain of cerebral palsy, but it's enough to like fuck with me. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
the most functioning.
Yeah, I am probably
of
the most
cerebral palsy.
functional person with cerebral palsy you can probably find. Well, not, well, I mean, there's probably more. You know, I know pro wrestlers who like, there's a pro wrestler with cerebral palsy. I think he's more better off than me in a sense. I think he has worse cerebral palsy than I do, but the dude's a wrestler. The dude's like an athlete, air quotes. So like
Athlete air quotes.
athlete, air quotes. Well, I would call them an athlete. I would definitely call them an athlete. The amount of shit they have to do in a match, like I know it's fake, air quotes fake, but if you look at that shit, they still have to perform that shit. It's a lot of running, a lot of picking up people. Like imagine picking up someone like your body weight like 100 times.
Yeah, no, I couldn't do it. I
Exactly.
refuse. I barely pick myself up.
Also, hi Danny. Like I couldn't do my own body weight. I can barely pick up children. So
Oh, this Charizard Dynamax. That's unfortunate.
I can't even pick up a Charizard.
Bro, Charizard are only 4 feet tall. Fun fact.
I thought they were 5'7".
You might be right.
I think they're 5'7". Charizard height. How tall are you,
You
bike
might
guy?
be
We get to
correct.
find out. Yep, 5'7".
Alright,
I'm 5'9".
fuck me, I guess.
How's it feel to be taller than me? Charizard only weighs
Me?
200 pounds, but still probably
me.
couldn't pick up 200 pounds. Gotta say.
No, I don't. I doubt it. I highly doubt it.
I could pick up 100, but that's like, I don't know. I can pick up 100 though. I do know that.
I wouldn't want to pick up a Charizard to begin with. He's picking me up, if anything. He's flying.
Yeah.
Where we going, Charizard?
I mean, how the fact that like he could, you know, fly with Ash and a whole bunch of people on his back. Impressive.
It's funny because I'm looking at a Dynamax Charizard right now. That's why it's ironic.
You're like, it's great. I love it. I hate it. I'm gonna cry.
And he won't pick a move. Come on, brother. I'm putting the
Also,
timer on you.
thank you, Danny. I appreciate it. I'm sorry I've not been replying to the chat too well. I'm genuinely looking at like
Roundhouse, click that
the,
like button. Let's go.
I've had an interesting life. Is a good way to put it. Very very interesting life. Fun fact. They thought I was special. Like I was special needs for a long time. And while you could
Who's
argue,
they?
yeah, well, teachers and shit.
Oh, okay.
Well, technically, I am air quotes because of the cerebral palsy, but
Theory.
I'm actually relatively smart. I'm just lazy. I'm just super lazy. I'm
That's
really
like
smart though.
The epitome of like so many people.
That's a lot
Like,
of people.
like they have potential, but they're just
Yeah.
lazy.
Well, I think a lot of it is like they were hyped up as children, and then the fact that they didn't like do anything, it kind of just broke them. I feel like it's a lot of people. I've heard that story a lot, where it's like they get like praised for being the smart kid, and then if they do nothing, it's
Yeah, I was always compared to like I was like you could say smarter than average because I
Yeah.
know I got offered to like skip a few grades. My mom never let me,
Mhm.
so it is what it is. But like I would like
Oh,
come
well.
home with like B's and A's, right?
Yeah.
And then I like she would get mad because I got a B, right? Because she knows I can get an A.
Oh, yeah, that's
Meanwhile,
fair.
my
Okay.
sister's over here getting C's and getting fucking praised. Like, oh my gosh, you got a C, let's fucking go.
I,
So like I know exactly what you mean.
I think okay, your mom probably did it. I would say wrong, but
No, for sure,
I see where
100%.
she's coming from. Is she like has an expectation from you because she knows you can, she knows you can do so well.
Yeah, exactly.
And then she has less expectations for your sister because she's not getting those A's.
But then I in theory had to work harder.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I'm
Just for
saying
the
I'm not
same
saying you're
goal.
wrong. It's the wrong way to
Like,
go about
no,
it.
I get what
But
you're
I
saying.
get where your mom's coming from in a sense. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah. Like individually, if I never saw that interaction, then it would have been better. But like obviously we live in the same house, I'm gonna see that interaction.
Yeah.
And it's not like I turned out terrible or anything. I'm
Hey, dude,
fine.
working at a grocery
I
store,
don't-
making Pokemon
I don't
content.
hate.
You're doing
I
great.
don't hate my sister. I don't hate my sister or anything.
I wouldn't say I like my brother. I'm indifferent to my sister because I just don't see her.
I actually did a video with my sister, a Pokemon battle. If you guys want to check it out,
See, you like your sister enough. It's okay.
bro. This Charizard still hasn't gone. This guy left. This guy Dynamax had fucking left. He's got 5 seconds before I win.
There was a
I won.
dude. There was a dude I dragon danced like a gear. His whole team. He just like, I think I earthquaked him. He didn't even know I was earthquake, and he just breaks it. amount of rage quit I get in Pokemon Show. It's amazing.
Sits on Charizard. It was super effective.
You are hurting those wings. No fairness, you are hurting those wings.
Sharp. He has a wing attack move. You know what I'm saying? That could hurt.
Yeah.
Do some damage.
Actually, I have a good question involving Pokemon. Even I think Black Guy can answer. If you could have one Pokemon as a pet, what would it be? No. Before you answer, you have to take care of this thing and feed it and like pet it.
Espeon.
That's fair.
It's easy. You know, it's like a cat almost. So like, it wouldn't be too much trouble. It's got 2 tails. It's the only abnormal thing about it. And it can move things with its mind.
I want to pet
So that's
Poliwag.
helpful. That's handy.
I want to pet Poliwag. It's like I just keep a pool. Have a pool.
What happens when he evolves into a swole ass Poliwrath?
Then he
Then
can
what?
help me move shit.
He's gonna fuck you
I
up. is what
can't
he's
move
gonna do.
shit, so he can now.
He's gonna look at you and be all like food, and then
What-
fucking deck you right in the face.
Okay, what if
you.
it's a Polytoad?
Well, then it's just gonna keep raining.
That's fine. I like rain.
Who's playing Pokemon?
I was loading up so I could see the damn
That's
Pokemon.
That's Pokemon Go. Who's playing Pokemon Go?
He's
I
looking
just
at
said
his,
it's me.
he's looking at his Pokemon collection. to
He's
figure
all
out
like,
answers.
let's see which one I would have as a pet. Who's
I
my
gotta look
buddy
at
right
him.
now?
I'll take all of you.
Who's your buddy right now, Bike Guy? And why is it Charmander?
I've always been on the Bulbasaur squad.
Same. I'm a Bulbasaur guy.
I just like Bulbasaur. He's like the chillest of the
I
three.
typically go with the grass starter every time, just because that's how I am.
Like you could easily
Speaking of
argue that
Bulbasaur.
like Bulbasaur or Squirtle are like.
I mean, Charmander's cool, but then
I
he
wouldn't
evolves
call
into
him
a
chill
dickhead.
though.
Yeah, no, he's definitely not chill. He's hot. It's the exact
Like-
opposite
Like
of chill.
Venusaur, I would call chill.
I mean, yeah, he's high as hell.
Blastoise, I wouldn't.
No, Blastoise. Blastoise is a beast.
Blastoise is a beast. Yeah.
I would have Vaporeon, Espeon, or Charmander. Yeah, Espeon was my choice too, man. Espeon's a good
Yeah.
pick. It's like a cat. Vaporeon is also a cat, water cat. Squirtle all the way.
Yeah.
Okay, I see you.
If I had a pet in the Eevee line, I would say
My fave
Espeon.
starter is a Totodile. Fight me. Well, make sure you spell fight next time correctly,
Turtwig.
and we'll talk about it.
Turtwig. You're wrong, Turtwig.
No, Turtwig's my.
Sorry,
No, I'm
here,
talking about
Turtwig's the
Charizard saying his
best.
favorite.
I'm replying to Charizard saying Turtwig's the best.
Oh yeah, Turtwig would body Totodile, and he's just adorable.
I just realized I'm 10 years younger than Bike Guy. Like literally. I'm 23.
Unless Totodile got Ice Fang, which I think it does.
I'm 23. Feels weird being 20. Like, I'm not
I'm
used
23 as well. High five.
Favorite star is Cyndaquil for sure. Wrong. Everyone
wait,
picks fucking
wait.
Typhlosion.
You'd have a Dragonite as a pet. Drake, look at me. Drake, look at me in my icon.
Get Drake.
There's no fucking way
The
you
upkeep.
keeping a Dragonite as
The
a pet.
upkeep.
Bro, you know how much
No.
Dragonite fucking eats?
Just get a Dratini. Leaving like a Dragonair.
And then you'll.
They're
It's-
snakes.
Dragonite's 7 fucking 3.
I know he is.
463 pounds of
I'm
pure
aware.
fucking dragonic rage.
That's why I'm saying Dratini.
What is wrong with you, Drake? I get it, your name's Drake, so you want a dragon. Fucking pick someone that's a little bit more civilized. I'm just saying.
You gotta think in terms of like managing. Like I could manage a Charizard. We're the same height.
Could you though? He's a fire lizard.
Yeah,
You're
but
gonna
we're
burn your house down.
but we're the same height.
What does that have to do with anything?
Because
He's
I
got
don't have
wings.
to
You
worry
have
about
wings? What's your wingspan, Reggie? I guarantee it's fucking
0.
less than his.
Demon King, we get it. You want to have fun time with your Ditto.
Oh,
But-
bro, honestly, Ditto was not a bad choice.
I don't know though, because I just think of that one girl who had like in the anime.
In the anime, or they just
Anime.
released, not they just released, but in Pokemon Detective Pikachu, that's what it was. In Detective Pikachu,
No,
Ditto was like one of the main characters,
was,
and it's actually kind of weird.
was he the
It
police
gets
chief?
weird. It like
I
you know,
want
it
him to be the- I
transforms into a
want
bunch of
him-
different people.
I
Like
want him to be the.
no, was
I
it Ditto?
want to see a
think it's, like,
Ditto with like
one
a
of the henchmen of the
detective
bad
cap
guys.
and like a
Spoilers.
cigar in his mouth. Be like, Pikachu, give me the fucking pictures of
Well, that's the thing
Spider-Man."
about that's the thing about Ditto. It can't talk, so it could just look
Okay,
like
say
the person.
Ditto.
Fun time was it? No, Demon King's on the right track. I'm not gonna lie.
Sure.
Imagine that female you always had a crush on. You never have to talk to her. You just got to tell Ditto to transform.
No, that sounds awful. No.
How does that sound awful?
Because that sounds very awful of you.
Ditto loves having sex. This is confirmed by the Pokemon Company. Why else would they let it reproduce with every single Pokemon in existence?
Richard, your podcast has now been canceled for the
That's
sake
not
of
legendary.
future.
Hey, Demon King started. I'm just clarifying. I'm with you, Demon King. Ditto for president. Let's go.
My amount of disappointment in life has like grown like I'd say like 10 times.
Literally.
You know what, 20 times more.
Well, what did you say?
20
What was the
more.
question?
My disappointment in life is grown 20 times.
In me
more.
or just like general?
Just
human
life.
beings?
Just life in general because of this
What
conversation.
happened? Was it the Ditto thing?
Just this entire conversation.
Bro, the Ditto. Like, just think about it. Why not? Who are you hurting besides the Ditto?
Yeah, you're hurting. It's just weird. It's
Are you hurting the
bestiality.
Ditto, or is it
This is
happy that you're
legit
happy?
bestiality.
How is that? It's first of all, we have to figure out.
It's
what,
a
like, the
Pokemon.
scientific word
It's
for
a
Pokemon
living
is.
being. It's goop. If you fuck
Scientific
Grimer, it's the same consistency.
word for It's definitely not.
It is.
Grimer has a fucking smell attached to him, and he can't transform. Get off me.
You don't know that.
He can't learn transform. I know this for a fact.
You don't know that.
I do know that. It was for a fact.
It's a hacked mod.
Hey, wait. Ditto would help Regi. Ditto would help Regi somehow. Ditto can transform to human.
No, bad. He's a
Hold on.
blob.
Hold on. I want to see where Demon King's going with this. It changes his DNA.
It does not change the
Keep
DNA. No.
It does. That's literally what it does. That's how it does it.
That's not how DNA works. That's not how DNA works.
I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
You're still fucking an animal.
No, you're not. It's a
You
Pokemon.
are.
It's a
The
Pokemon.
creature. If a dog.
It's technically
if a
human
dog,
when it transformed to human.
Hear me out here. If a dog transferred its
different.
brain
That's a dog.
into a human,
That's a dog.
I still wouldn't fuck it.
would feel like a real pussy. A dog
pussy still feels
like a dog pussy.
I don't like this at all.
You don't have to like it. It's just what's gonna happen.
I don't care if it's gonna happen. I don't want it to happen.
I still wouldn't change my answer. My answer is still Espeon.
I'm
to have as a
sorry,
pet.
you're a pervert.
My answer is still Espeon to have as a pet. I'm just agreeing with Demon King that Ditto's not a bad choice.
Ditto was the illegal choice.
It's not illegal.
I feel like there's laws against this.
Pokemon are literally your slaves. What are you talking about? You capture them against their will, and they can only come out when you say so.
We get it. You want to join Team Rocket.
That's a slave. I
We
actually
get
don't.
it. We get it.
I'm
The
Team Rainbow
future's
Rocket. all
not
the way.
here. No, get out of here.
Nah, bro. I'm Team what's the one in Sinnoh? Galactic? I'm Team Galactic all the way. Don't make me come in there. Get with the times, Reggie. you
No,
scrub up.
I'm not gonna fuck a Pokemon.
You don't have to. Ditto transforms to
want to.
human.
We
Demon
get
King
it.
just said it.
You are like the same people who want to fuck Gardevoir. You're
Listen,
like the
if it's in
same
the-
bracket of people.
If it's in the YouTube chat, it must be real.
I don't know. The amount of shit I've seen in the YouTube chat is wrong. Twitchy is never
Okay,
right.
hey, at least we. Okay, I think Drake changed his mind because he
Okay,
said, "Okay,
yeah,
I wouldn't-
Drake's like, oh, Ditto. That's pretty good.
Oh no, he would have Arcanine as a pet. That's pretty cool too, I suppose.
How big is Arcanine? Is the question.
Arcanine's probably like 6 feet. I'm gonna just go ahead and say
Yeah, we should probably look at
he's
Arcanine.
6'3". He's
Yeah.
6'3", but still, like, there's dogs out there that are bigger than that, like actual dogs.
I mean, I suppose so. I'm
There's
just
like
thinking
the
in terms
big
of, like,
one. There's
Like,
a
I'm
picture of
thinking
a
in terms
huge-ass
of like
dog.
living with it. Like you're in your house. Like imagine
Like
your
Clifford,
current.
Clifford the big red dog. Is
You wouldn't
24 feet
own
tall.
Clifford though.
The
The
fucking
dog's
lady
100
did.
feet. Yeah. Do you have the yard space for that fucking dog?
I don't, but maybe Drake does.
Are you gonna-
don't fucking know him.
He lives in the UK. He doesn't have a fucking yard.
What does that have to do with anything? So you're saying people from the UK can't have a big yard? Is this what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
Are you locationist?
Unless they live in a fucking farm, I'm not
You're being
like
locationist. That's insane. I can't believe it.
because a lot of the
First-
fucking UK houses
first
I've
you don't have
seen
sex with
have
the
like
Ditto.
really. Why would I have
Hold
sex
on.
with the
hold on.
Ditto?
Charizard Wise giving us facts. Ditto rearranges its cell structure to transform itself into other shapes. However, if it tries to transform into itself into something by relying on its memory, the Pokemon manages to get details wrong. Arcanine is a big
Don't
fluffy fight.
show your
Okay,
Ditto a
Charizard did give us any
vagina.
info that we
Just
didn't already know.
don't. Just don't show your Ditto
Ditto
a
can only
vagina.
transform into what it sees.
Don't
This is a fact.
show
That's
your
why if
Ditto
you're behind a
a
substitute, Ditto
vagina.
will not transform into you.
You have to show.
Secondly,
In hindsight, you're gonna have to show that thing like a full 3D or like every angle of a human being, or you're not gonna get.
Well,
an
no, it just
asshole.
looks at it. It just looks at it.
How's it gonna know what the ass looks like, or like the vagina? If it doesn't
Because
see
it
the
looks
vagina?
at it, Reggie. Like it looks at a fucking Pokemon in battle and just transforms. It just does it. I'm done.
The
I'm
poke
done.
fetishists have come
Is that
forth. I
is
see.
that the podcast? 50-minute podcast, the shortest one we had.
It might be. I don't know. This conversation.
I'm just saying.
We're
okay,
not clapping
okay.
them artificial cheeks.
Bro,
No.
for the moment they would be real. Do you not get that?
I hate everything.
Like, what do you
about-
not
I
understand
hate
here?
Everything about
No,
this.
transforms into every way into the person. The only thing that's different is its eyes. You have to put glasses on that bitch every time.
By the way, Drake.
His
I
eyes
want
just
to point
die.
out. I want to point out Drake. Arcanine's 300 pounds.
Yeah, but dude, there's dogs out there that
I'm
are
not-
like 250 pounds.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying like if you're like gonna have a dog Pokemon,
Like it's manageable.
be careful with the size. You know.
It's manageable.
I'm not
Charizard
saying
Wise
it's
started
wrong.
this conversation, by the way, and then Demon King attributed to it.
Like
That's why it's
out of curiosity, I'm gonna compare it to Houndoom.
Houndoom's got to be like 4 feet, not even.
I'm just like curious about the size. It's 4'7".
Yeah.
That's a very
No, this is-
manageable dog.
He's the
That's
same
a
size as
medium.
Charizard. Fun fact.
No, he's 4'7". Feet
Oh,
smaller.
Charizard's 5'7". You're right.
Yeah. You know who'd be an
You're right,
annoying
you're right.
pet?
You ain't
know
wrong
who'd
when
be
you're
an
right.
annoying pet? Like on paper it sounds great, but like in execution I feel like it'd be awful.
That was horns, bro. It
Scizor,
tries to headbutt you,
Scizor
you're
or
fucked.
Scyther. Scizor or Scyther I feel like would like be like they would just
Neither.
fucking
I wouldn't want either of those fucking demons.
like Scizor maybe because he can control his clamped hand.
Can he
But-
though?
But
He's still a
Scyther,
bug.
but
Any
Scyther,
bug?
like anything he touches is gonna be fucking sliced in half.
The thing is,
Have fun with
imagine
your coffee table for a week. It's gonna be gone.
Dude, okay, just for a second. Imagine if the Pokemon universe was real. Every single bug type would be a fucking atrocity. Like just for an example, Araquanid's size. Araquanid, the water
Second.
bug Pokemon, is 5 feet 11 inches tall. That is a almost 6 foot fucking bug.
I'll point out when I look up Scyther in real life, I just see pictures of Mantis. I know it's a Mantis Mon, but
That's why you look up Scyther size. You fucking plug.
no. I'm like looking at images to see if like someone made like a real.
Scyther's 4'11". That's insane. Pinsir is 4'11", as well. Like imagine that big ass. Like any bug type is terrifying. That's why you get a Ditto. Thank you, Demon King. Tell him. Be whatever you want and more. Just the sigh of disappointment. What are you, my dad?
Are you that used to your dad sighing at you?
No, not really. I'm actually used to him actually hyping me up a lot, so it's actually pretty cool.
He's like, Q, you ready to fuck that Ditto?
He's all like, I mean, yo, honestly, no shame at all in this next statement. I would run a train on a Ditto with my father. All right, silence. I like it.
Oh.
Uh,
I hate everything.
hey, you asked me to be on the podcast. This
Podcast,
is what hap- this is what happens when you
podcast
take a week
canceled
off.
for the rest of my life.
This is what happens when you take a week off.
I didn't think if I put Bike Guy on that I would talk about Pokemon sex.
I mean, Demon King started it. We'll pull point
Banning
blame where
Demon
it's
King
needed.
from my chat forever.
You guys are welcome for morning with Demon.
Fucking.
Yo, why isn't he on the podcast? To be honest, we need his like factual.
He was gonna be
opinion
on
right now.
Thursday, but I had to cancel because of mental.
Yeah, I was wondering why you
Yeah.
didn't do the Thursday afternoon podcast.
Yeah, I kind of just took the week off for mental health.
Ah, understandable.
It's fair.
And now look what you came back to.
And now he's
it
leaving.
worth it?
He's like, gotta go down. Take care, guys.
He's like, "Take care, guys.
Let's
Fuck every
talk
morning.
about
Take care,
Ditto
guys."
sex, and now I'm ready to
Hasta
go.
luego, amigo.
Woo! Fucking Yeah, I remember. Okay, speaking of realistic Pokemon.
Yo, let's go, Fiery Dragon.
Hi, Fiery Dragon. Thank you for coming at the end of that awful
Yeah,
conversation.
We're not gonna talk about it anymore, but
You are. I know
Good
you.
times.
I mean, I'll bring it up nonchalantly, but I won't directly talk about it. But,
So like
yeah.
on YouTube back in like 2008 is when I started watching YouTube, or 2007 is when I started. There's a bunch of like Pokemon in real life videos, and they were like the fakest like
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
photoshops. A lot of them
Yeah.
like cool concepts. All these look awful though. Like I'm looking at like real life Squirtle and I hate it. I hate all of it. It does
Dude,
not
honestly,
look
Pokemon
good.
in the real world would be fucking terrifying.
I'm gonna put it in the podcast chat.
I'm sure I've already seen it, but
Give me a second. Let's I don't know. I just looked up like I don't even know if this is like the real life. Oh, I get. Oh, this is the real life Detective Pikachu one. Oh, that's awful though. I hate it.
Dude, Detective Pikachu was a fucking good ass movie though.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I want to see it.
It's on Hulu
I just,
right now.
is it on Hulu?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. I just saw it the other day on Hulu. Hold on, let me check. I have Hulu right here on the
I also have
PC.
Hulu.
Hello,
That
buddy.
still-
I'm pretty sure it just got added to Hulu.
We were talking poke porn specifically, mostly just fucking a ditto.
Yeah, Reggie really wants to have sex with a ditto. Yeah, it's on. It's on. It's on
Mario in real
Hulu.
life.
It's on Hulu.
I don't like that
So-
Squirtle. Like, like the only aspect of that Squirtle I don't like is the eyes, like just the divot. Or like,
Well, how did Fiery Dragon know that? Did he scroll up? Yeah, he did.
You
Okay.
could easily scroll over. The fact
I
that
didn't
like,
know what he was doing. What Pokemon would you have as a pet?
Yeah.
No, he already has that. Oh, I get what he's saying. He's like, no, we're not talking about poke porn. We're talking about what Pokemon you would have as a pet.
it's a bike guy. How you doing?
Oh, we're doing good over here.
How many diamonds you got in Minecraft?
After
How many
blowing probably
diamonds you
about
got?
8 or 9 blocks last night, probably about a stack in 20, stack in 25.
So
blocks.
what? So
like,
you
kinda
Minecraft guys, you and Reggie,
Yeah,
can answer
uh-huh.
this question if you'd like. What keeps it going on Minecraft?
Also, real quickly, look at Twitchy's name. He's the one in the Elite Four.
I don't know what you're talking about.
In my members in my podcast chat.
Reggie is an e-girl.
Yeah.
I ship it.
That I'm an e-girl.
Yeah.
But yeah, to explain, allow me to tell you how to keep going on Minecraft without. Give yourself goals. Literally, just give yourself goals. Like, think of things you want to make, and then just work on them, and then just make like do what I do. Make 20 things that you'd like work on at the same time. So, like, if Bike Guy went to my world right now on the same server we both play on, it would be like 20 different things I'm working on, all unfinished. Currently. I mean currently too. Like he went and I have a cow farm or like no farm air quotes. It's literally just a cows in one room that I just keep filling out. I have a cow room that's unfinished. The roof still needs to be built and I need to light it up more. I have a kelp farm that needs to be expanded a bit more, made deeper. I have need to work on my sugarcane farm a bit better because it kind of looks like shit. I could be doing it better. I like a tree method for tree farm. Yeah, which was like dig a hole down or dig one down and then like every 4 blocks.
I heard Dick one down. My bad.
Dig one down. Dig down your dirt. Minecraft porn bugs me.
Wait, that's the thing.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I guess if it exists, there's one of it, but like,
So Bike Guy, how do you feel about Minecraft porn?
are
How
you
much do
aware
you love
of it?
seeing Enderman tits?
No.
I've come across and it's like, why are you interested in blocks? Like a blocky girl. Like why? Like what about that? Like screams interesting.
I mean, I guess the same way that people were attracted to Kim Possible.
Kim Possible's in a big block.
No, but her tits are triangles.
Hey, you're probably right.
No, I'm definitely right. I remember Kim Possible growing up.
Let me look up Kim Possible now. I had a crush on Shigo from Kim Possible.
Oh, didn't everybody? Didn't every
Yeah.
sane human being?
I think we've
Male
talked
and
about this
female
before.
alike.
I think we've talked about this before, but I
Oh my god, Shigo is so fucking fun.
I like goth girls on.
Oh yeah, dude. Everyone does.
Yeah, I like goth girls.
It's just hard to tame them.
Sexy tumors. No. No. Yeah, you're right. They are triangle tits.
Thank you. See,
Yeah.
I know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. Triangle bits.
Minecraft needs to add chicken nuggets. I could see that.
Chicken nuggets make everything better, so I agree.
I would say that. I want to add lions to Minecraft. I don't even have a purpose. I just like lions. I think lions look cool. I think a bunch of stuff. Fun fact, I guess I can announce this now. I got added to another Minecraft SMP by a guy called Ʇᴏᴄɪᴜ. I actually pronounced his name too well.
Ʇᴏᴜ.
Yeah, Ʇᴏᴜ.
Sorry.
He's a Poketuber. He's starting one. I'm not going to give too much details. I don't know if I'm allowed to or not. He never actually gave me an okay or not.
Oh, really?
I know he never gave me an okay if I could talk about it, so I didn't. So I'd be very careful with
So you guys are like recording and stuff like that, though.
today. About 5 p.m. my time.
Just like fucking around on Minecraft or what?
Well, we're gonna be doing episode 1, like just recording episode 1, doing the introduction, like doing all that stuff,
Okay, sounds fun.
which I assume they did for AP Bed. Did you guys do that?
Mhm.
Okay. Did you guys do like a big intro episode where it's like, here's everyone?
No, I joined probably after like a month that the server was up, so
That's fine. Okay, I'm gonna complain about AP Bedrock a little bit. Rev just points in like, just what you can say.
It wouldn't be a podcast if you didn't.
I complain about everything that I'm in. I like AP Bedrock. It's a fun server. I like people in it. So this one guy, his name was Biker Guy. I don't know. Like he came in, criticized my build, and like,
Started talking about dittos randomly.
yeah, what the fuck? He brought up the dittos. But A, I joined in late, and B, when I try to find a okay, so there's a YouTube channel for the server, or like for like the whole group, adult bed, all adult craft, whatever. Not sexual. I should probably clarify that.
Adult craft.
Like
that's
when
what
you
said?
hear adult, when you hear adult craft, you kind of think like sexual. You do.
I guess I
it's
would.
it's the nature of like hearing adult anything. Like Adult Swim, you're gonna think sexual probably.
Swimming.
Yeah. But the YouTube channel, they have playlists that are supposed to clarify like every week or something like that. Like a lot of them do it. A lot of different like SMPs or like different like collab things all have like playlists that like have the different weeks and different episodes for people to keep up with. The one for AP Bedrock is very unorganized for week 1. Like I tried looking at it, I tried finding it, I found it, and it was like half of them weren't even for like the series, and none of them were episode 1. It was really like hard for me to find. I couldn't even find episode 1. I didn't look too hard. That's on me, but I couldn't find.
yeah.
So, Bike Guy,
For us, the recaps are just bi-weekly or just
Yeah.
weekly. So it's
air all
just-
your
we'll put out that
grievances
week.
for the air all your grievances so we can send it to Rev. Adult diapers. Good afternoon, gentlemen. Yeah, adult diapers inherently sexual to some people. I hate it.
I don't get that. I can't get behind that.
You can't get behind
More ways than one.
it. So, actually, what are you working on currently in that Bedrock world, Bike Guy?
On the server,
Yeah.
man, I don't know. I've kind of run out of ideas. I'm kind of like just like, what do I do?
Ditto den.
Since since I'm new, I've been kind of like just working on random farms, just getting upkeep, trying to figure out what kind of store I could probably make to get like any form of profit. The only issue is I don't think I can. Also, we're gonna be having season 2 soon. That's gonna be coming up in like I'm assuming like a month or 2. I don't actually know. 'Cause we have to wait.
Well, it's gonna be after the
Yeah, no.
1.16, but
Yeah.
after we verify that the
Yeah.
world-ending bug is fixed.
We have to wait for 1.16 to come out and be there, which is coming up soon, I think. I think that's coming out this month or next month, maybe.
Yeah, like summer or something.
And then we have to wait for the then we have to wait for it to become stable, then we can hop onto that for season 2. You haven't played Minecraft since 2013. Same with PS Home and Scott Pilgrim. I like Scott Pilgrim. Scott Pilgrim's really good. I haven't watched it in a long time or read it. I need to buy the books eventually. Good books. Good books.
Q, how do you get on with your part of that particular what? How did you get on with your part of that particular project? How did you
what?
get on? I'm trying to read this. Hold on. How
I
did
know what
you?
you're reading, yeah.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Oh, just to clarify, Q is not on the Minecraft thing. It's just me and Bike Guy. That's our connection.
Yeah, no
Just to
idea.
clarify.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you
You
guys.
said,
I was-
and I quote, "Fuck Minecraft. I don't want to play no blocky
definitely,
baby
definitely, I
game."
definitely said that. I definitely said that. and I did not listen to anything anyone was saying for the past 2.5 minutes. So what's
Probably
going on?
haven't, No.
We're talking about
Uh,
Minecraft, Bedrock. That's the words. That's the key words I remember.
I like
And Bike Guy.
Okay, yeah. I'm just kind of like giving an update, like introducing Bike Guy the best way I can, because obviously me and Q are connections Pokemon. Even though I've not done Pokemon in a bit at all.
4 episodes of a versus that are just in hiatus.
Now I was gonna make like an actual series for that AP Bedrock thing, and I never actually did it for two reasons.
Go
One,
on.
since season 1's about to end, well, it's gonna end soon-ish in terms of like. B, it's easier to stream it, and C, I fucked up the recording for episode 2. Oh, a tag lock. Okay.
How I found my part? What do you mean?
Hmm.
Like, for one, we're not supposed to talk about this. For two,
Oh, is that your tag lock and secret?
oh, honestly, my part was decent. I had a good ass part. I went after spoilers. I went after Metamech, so he kind of set me up for success. Honestly, no bad things going on. I want to know what the hell you did, and why Metamech was stressing out so hard about his part. That's what I want to know.
Can you explain this to me real quick?
I can't because it's a secret. I can. I'm just kidding.
Okay, what's the tag lock? Just
It's
explain
a
that.
tag lock. You know what a tag lock is, right?
No.
Okay, so someone starts the game, and at the end of every gym battle, you pass it to somebody else, or you tag them. And yeah, you normally get like 8 or 9 people involved to take on the 8 gyms, and then the Elite Four and the champion, and that's kind of how it goes. And I was tagged,
Okay.
I think 5th, maybe
Yeah.
5th.
I wouldn't be against trying that out. That'd be interesting.
So yeah,
I'd be down to give me.
it was pretty fun. Yeah, I had a good time. You just hello phone. I just someone sent me the files. At first, I didn't know what to do with them, but I figured it out. Shout
So
out
what
to
you're
Google.
saying to me is we're going to be doing a tag lock that I will record 2 episodes and I'll never release.
No. We're at least finishing episode 5 of our verses.
I'll upload it eventually.
Just upload one more video and then we can finally record.
Yeah,
I have not wanted to until you at least put up one video.
That's fair. And
oh, are you the one that caught for it? Lucario?
now
I honestly forgot what Furret was. I know it was just nicknamed Furret in all caps and a bunch of exclamation
I
points.
do want Black Guy to explain to Drake. Drake did ask, what is adult craft usually about? He's
okay.
curious.
Adults Craft, well, basically it's just a big community we've running, or well, the owners are running 3 different Minecraft servers, 1 Java, 2 Bedrock, just because of popularity with the Bedrock side. Oh, really? I mean, it's we're just like we basically act like one big family in there in the Discord and everything. So
Nice.
it's really a great community that I've been part of.
I got free shit in Minecraft from everyone.
That's exactly it. That's why, because we all act like a big family. Like we just help each other out, especially.
I
in the
will
beginning
take the
stages
free
where-
shit.
I'll give you a crap ton of iron scraps though.
You did. I mean, I can always steal from your iron farm and all. I don't think you would really. I don't really think you would notice.
Did my
I mean, if you took a couple stacks of iron ingots, I probably wouldn't notice it all because I'm just sitting here AFK just to determine the blocks. I mean, if you take stacks of blocks, I would know because that's obvious. But
Yeah.
if you took stacks of ingots at any time I'm sitting here AFK or even off, like I probably wouldn't even notice.
No.
Honestly, but you had to make that trip all the way over to my place.
Yeah. I won't lie to you, Q. I kind of want to do this tag lock, but I'm not going to do it until I release that versus.
You want to do a tag? You have to get like 9 people involved and
You
try and
imply
get them all.
you imply I can't find 9 people.
I know you can find a number of 9 people. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying you have to like. I mean, if the 9 people you get involved are,
Yeah.
I don't know where I'm going with this.
Bad at the game.
No, not bad at the game. If they're like Lucario and they troll on purpose,
Oh,
then we're not gonna win. And the goal is to win. But the goal is also just to spread the love of the community around as well.
If you could find me the rules for that and then send it to me,
Yeah,
I
I think I
could,
could
like,
find it. I
shop
think I can actually
around.
find it right now.
I could shop around and try to figure out who I'd put on.
I mean, like it's all the same Nuzlocke rules. It's just at the end
Yeah.
of your gym battle, you save it, and then you make a save like file, and then you just pass both the original file and the save file to the next guy.
because I could probably get Papa Aggron on that. Which, by the
We
way,
can get Super Saiyan Blue Lucario on there and
Papa
give him.
Aggron will be on next week.
part 1.
Actually, he'll be on next week's podcast.
On one of my days, or
Saturday. So yes,
yeah, probably nice.
probably
This Saturday? Is today Saturday? Never mind.
next Saturday.
Today's
Today
Friday.
is Saturday. Next
I don't know
Saturday.
the days anymore.
People only want to go on Saturdays, so it's like, all right, Saturday podcast. Guy. Since Bike Guy's got work at like 10.
The damn adult real life stuff.
Damn it, being an adult. Why can't you be disabled and just play Minecraft all day like me? What?
Well, if someone's hit me with a car and bound me into a wheelchair for the rest of my life, then sure, but
I'll play
I mean,
Minecraft.
you can still participate.
Yeah, you're like, hey, it's good streaming material. People want to see a guy in a wheelchair play games.
That's a fact. And then
This
watch
is-
him stand up spontaneously one day and then dox him.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know the like name or the context.
His
I just
name's
know
like
that was a thing.
꽍ᴏᴜ, I think. I've seen the name.
I
a
just know
handful
that
of
was a thing. That's all I know. I don't know who it was. I don't know the context of the situation.
I don't
just
know.
know
Okay,
that
I
that
don't know
was
the
a thing.
context, but I can explain it a little bit, just the fact it's
Little
a very
bit, just a little
popular
bit.
video, very popular video. So this is like a YouTube streamer, like not YouTube, Twitch streamer, like really early on Twitch days. His name's like 꽍ᴏᴜ. I don't actually remember the full name or if that's even correct. I know it has a Z in it. I think it has the word OP in it. So
And he was not paraplegic.
he pretended to be paraplegic for a long time, and like even got like sympathy, got money out of it. Kind of like he's the reason why I've never been like very open about my disability, that because people like him. And there's one stream in particular where he forgot to turn off his webcam, so you could just see him, like, people just like record the webcam part. He got up. His girlfriend saw this whole thing. She knew, obviously.
Obviously, they're
And
fucking.
she was like, "Oh my god!" and then try to like divert everyone's attention to something else.
She should just flash the camera.
And
They would have got an Insta ban, and then they could have rebranded.
and then they eventually got, I think he got banned off Twitch for that. I think he got banned off Twitch for that, and I don't know what he's doing now. Obviously, probably not streaming, I would assume.
He actually plot twist. He actually got paralyzed.
Did he actually?
I know. I'm just saying. Plot twist. Yeah, I, don't
No.
fucking- I don't know who we're talking about. I just know of that moment.
Yeah,
that's all I know.
Let me see. I'm gonna look up 꽍ᴜ.
I genuinely don't know.
And like be wrong. Okay, that doesn't help me.
Look up Twitch
Paralyzed
streamer fake paraplegic.
streamer Zillion OP. That's his name.
Same.
Zillion OP. Look up Zillion OP. Because I know there's a popular video by, or well, someone made a video. The guy's name is Wavy Web Surf, and I'm not a big fan of the guy, but you know. Apparently, he was streaming in like this happened in 2013. This is a very old thing that happened.
Yeah,
Well, 7 years. That makes me feel old because 7 years isn't that long ago for me.
bro, it really was. We were 16. Think about that.
You know, makes me feel weird. Makes me feel real weird. Because like at 16, I was just like, 16 doesn't even feel like that long ago. Like 2013.
16, I was having a good ass time.
2013 is fresh in my mind. Like, it really is. You gotta go work with MetaMech, get done. It's all good, man. Oh yeah, it's Easter tomorrow. I don't celebrate Easter.
No one does this year, but yeah, dude. I'll see you later, Lucario. Thanks for stopping by.
Okay, do either of you actually do anything for Easter? Ever?
Well, actually, I usually like to hang out with my family, and I hide a bunch of eggs around my front yard and like in the trees and stuff. And my nieces come over and find the eggs and stuff like that.
Yeah, about to say for me.
About the
Nice.
same? You just have family
Nice.
come over and you do all the fun. Don't do
My
it.
parents would go over to family, and I would the younger kids would
Yeah.
collect the eggs, and I would hide the eggs, and they would go find them.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't
my,
really like going to
Okay.
church for Easter or any
Yeah,
holidays,
no.
but sometimes they do, and I'll be all like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna chill.
I'm an agnostic.
See you guys after."
Eh.
What's that mean?
Okay, agnostic, to clarify, is I'm not an atheist. I don't believe in a god, but I'm not against the idea of a god existing.
Okay.
Like, I don't think it's impossible. I just don't believe in like a Christian god. I've kind of dabbled in some other religions, kind of see where I'm at and all that fun shit.
Like the Church of Ditto.
No, I've looked in I've generally looked into other religions. I'm thinking of looking into Buddhism as like an actual I'm thinking about it. Like, it's obviously a very serious kind of decision. You know, kind of thing. And like I don't know, like I won't lie, I'll be very open. I think the Christian religion's very like very scummy in some end. Very, very much so. Like obviously a lot of amazing Christians. Obviously. But like the amount of like televangelist like really bug me. That kind of thing. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like the TV.
A lot of religions are kind of messed up, but you know.
Well, I'm not saying it's like a Christian exclusive thing. I just like the amount of like rich pastors who buy jets, $1 million worth jets. Ugh. Okay, my issues with mega churches less than like churches is a good way to put it.
No, mega churches make absolutely no sense.
Yeah, like I like like if it's like a small church you go to with family, cool, awesome. If it's like a mega church with like 100,000 people, it just looks like it's for profit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like I don't like using people's faith for money. You know. I always feel weird talking about religion because obviously it's an important thing for a lot of people. I like treading my words a bit with what I actually mean.
Yeah, I don't bash on anyone's religion. You don't believe.
Well,
what you
I'm
want
obviously
to.
I'm obviously not gonna do that. I only bash on like when the religion's used to like take advantage of people. It's like my issue is when they like use it to like take advantage of like the old, the crippled, fucking that happens a lot.
The Twitch streamer.
The Twitch streamer.
Those damn Twitch stream anti-religion. I don't know.
The anti-religion. the Satanist like streamers.
Goddamn witchcraft.
Actually, funny enough, I was watching one of those murder shows, like on like the investigation, all that fun shit. Or you can call them murder porn, where like people, middle-aged white people love watching shows about murder.
No, that's so true, and I don't get it. No, white people in general. Like, I used to know this girl that was my age. That was all like, "Yeah, I'm watching this murder documentary." I'm like, "Get the fuck out of my house! Like, what are you doing? Watching a murder documentary?"
Oh,
I don't get the joy of it. I don't get it.
I also watch that stuff. It's
Yeah,
less than I find it.
I bet you fucking do.
Okay, let me clarify since you think I'm weird for it.
I know you're weird for it.
I watch it more for the fact that like it's just entertaining enough to keep my brain active. It's like something I can throw on. Well, like I like having noise on all the time.
It's like always the most monotone voice. He was 30 years old.
Exactly. Now the podcast ones that I don't understand that one. Like watching my aunt falls asleep to those murder podcasts.
I didn't know there's such thing as a murder podcast.
Basically, think of those murder shows that we're talking about, and then put them into a podcast.
Talking
form.
In a group.
Just imagine a podcast form. It's typically like 1 or 2 people discussing.
That's crazy.
I hate it. Like why? Like if I typically watch, like if I'm listening to a podcast, I'm very selective. I like it to be like conversation I would enjoy. Like, funny enough, all the interesting podcast guys, I don't agree with anything they ever say ever. Come to realize, like a lot of them say dumb shit. It's like, they're entertaining. That's the fun part. And a lot of streamers are awful. Like a lot of podcasts are awful. As a podcast, I'm saying this on my own podcast, but to throw podcasts under the boat or the bus, a lot of them are terrible. Like they don't have any chemistry. Like that's the one thing people don't think about is chemistry. I think I have Q on every episode.
Almost every episode. Sometimes you cancel. Sometimes you purposefully schedule it when I'm sleeping.
I'm sorry that you don't stay awake all the time. That's your problem, not mine. But like the big thing with podcasts, have some form of like chemistry with people. They have some form of like be able to hold a conversation. Because like podcasts are literally just conversations. All they are. You're listening to conversation. 1
second you're talking about My Hero Academia, and then the next you're talking about fucking a ditto. It's just how it works.
I don't think that's how that works. That was the last episode.
Exactly. You feel me?
I don't want to feel you after that ditto. I think good.
Or do you want to feel me even
I
more?
don't think I do.
I'm a little more experienced.
I
got some
don't think I do,
experience
Mr. Man.
from the Ditto. I got some.
Oh, fucking. You know what bugs me?
What bugs you? Tell me about it. Oh, timer.
Someone's
No, that's me.
your smoke
okay?
alarm going off.
Bomb?
House
Bomb going off?
burning.
No, just my heater. I gotta turn it down. It's too hot.
That's fair. But it bugs me that Minecraft's as old as it is. It's 11 years old. Its current player base is younger than it. That bugs me. Yeah, no, that's just weird to me. Like TF2 is the same way. Because TF2 turns like 13 this year, I think. If I look it up, came out 2007. That makes it 13 this year in October. That means the people who are allowed to play TF2 are the age old enough to play TF2. Like, when it came out, that's like, ugh. Pizza rolls are ready. Bike guy.
Ding.
Bike guy eats the triple meat kind. That's what he eats. I can tell it. Only weirdos eat like. There are people who eat the cheese ones, and I'm like, why? Why are you like this?
Why do you care?
Why eat cheese kind? Why cheese kind? Just
Well, why not? Like, who cares what people eat? You judgmental Regi rock. You.
he's making more pizza rolls.
Wait, that's what
I'm just turning.
Wait, you
No, I'm
microwave
turning
pizza
off the
rolls?
heater.
You microwave pizza rolls?
I well, if I'm cooking a small amount.
Wow.
Wow,
No.
judging. Wow, why do you care what people eat?
Some-
Why do you care what
some things
people
are
eat?
Some things are worth the wait, Reggie. You know, some things
What do
are
you-
worth the wait.
Why do you care what people eat, Reggie?
I don't, but some things are worth the wait. That's all I
Um,
know.
I'm really craving those Totino's party pizzas. Like I know they're awful, and I know I'll be disappointed, but I won't.
But it's edible,
Yeah, they're
That's the
edible.
thing.
They're decent.
and they're usually $1.
Yeah, they're like $1 or cheaper. Bro, share some. Yeah.
I have some on me,
Got
not
some
on me
Totino-
personally, but like,
He like hoards them in his jacket. Like, yeah,
it's like, hey,
the
hey,
good
come here.
shit. Hey, Ditto,
Come
I'll pay you in party
here.
pizzas.
I got Totino's party pizzas and pizza rolls. What you
This is
want?
why you're banned from the middle school. Gotta say.
I've never been banned from middle school, but
Neither have I.
I mean, the fact that you say that makes me believe you have.
I've been suspended from school when I was in middle school.
Likely story.
I want to point out how little I got in trouble. Like, when I got out of school suspension, I got in school and out of school same year. I didn't even get in trouble. And I was like, you know what? I don't feel like you'll do this again. So I don't care. It's cool. I think played PS2 the entire time. Because this is like to make Bike Guy feel old. This was like 09 in 2010.
Yikes.
Bike Guy was my age at that point. How do you
Damn,
feel? It does.
Let's see,
It does
23,
feel weird. It does feel weird. How did I get suspended? I got into a fight.
Oh, did you win?
No.
Loser.
Why do you think I never like if I know I'm gonna lose fights? It's because anytime I'm in a fight, I lose. So I just like learned like, man, yeah, I'll just fucking talk shit.
I've won a few. I've lost a few.
I've lost. Okay, the middle school one was kind of a draw because we're both fucking 12.
That was like when you guys are just wrestling.
Well, I punched a dude for talking shit to me. Cause I did like talk
Understandable.
shit to me like all year. I want to point out there's this one kid that like I don't know why. Anytime
I
he
forgot.
saw me, he'd be like, "You stink." Like, wait, what?
Did you though?
No, not really. I bathe regular. I bathe regularly at that point. You know, I bathe I bathe like every other day. Like, that's just how I do it. I don't know. Fucking. I know some people who do like every day. It's like, fine.
Yeah, no, I those people they're also insane. Just as much as the people that never bathe.
I always have like a day in between. Oh, I do it.
Where's my thumbnails?
Where are you from, man?
There it is.
Fucking. Like maybe it was the fact I wore Axe at the time, but everyone fucking wore Axe at that time. Everyone fucking. I hate Axe, but I wore it.
Same.
he was like bringing back flashbacks, like, yep.
I forgot what this is titled. DTC
Yeah.
season 2.
Did you wear any Axe, Bike Guy? Were you an Axe guy?
Yeah, I never wore an axe.
I think that was before his time. To be
Never
honest.
wore an axe. What barbarian
wore an
doesn't
axe
wear an
either.
axe? What the hell? The hell? You are the worst Viking I've ever brought on.
Damn it!
And the last.
I'm currently awful with like keeping track where my deodorant sticks actually are now.
I keep one in every room.
I buy them so often because I keep losing them that I just when I find them all, I have 20, but then I lose them again, and then I have to buy more.
Whole story of my life, brother.
So currently, I just have one sticking out. Like I have one on my desk, so I remember to fucking where it is.
Just have one taped to your anus. Why not, right?
Actually, just sitting there next to my keyboard because I know if I'll fucking forget it and lose it if I don't. As an adult, I love Old Spice. Old Spice is my go-to.
Really now? Old
Yeah.
Spice burns my armpit.
Does it? That's weird.
Yeah, it's
Fucking-
unfortunate.
I use Old Spice. My favorite's Kiwi. I think it's Fiji. It's Fiji. You currently wear Axe, fight me. You wear the chocolate awful one? Like,
Dude, that's the best one. Who said that?
I just did.
The chocolate one's the best one. Dark Temptation? Forget about it.
fucking okay, wear it right now. Go to a date with that on, and then see if she still
I
wants
am wearing
you.
it. And dude, fuck relationships. Who needs, like, what?
Who wants to date someone if they don't love my chocolate temptation?
I don't give a damn if someone doesn't like me because of my fucking deodorant choice. Like, get off me. There's bigger things in the world
Okay,
to
okay.
complain about.
Okay. I'll be straight up with you. If I'm on a
Okay,
date
go
with if I'm on a date with a dude and like they have
Go
fucking
on.
Axe on, I ain't gonna fucking. There's no date two. No date two.
I mean, that's because you're super fucking judgmental.
That's because I don't like the smell of Axe. If they're gonna constantly wear Axe, I'm not like I don't want to smell that.
You're also judgmental.
That's the only. Okay, you can fucking judge me all you want, but
I'm judging
but-
your judgment. That's all
but-
I'm saying.
that's the only scent I'm gonna be against. Like you can wear any other deodorant, any other cologne, perfume, whatever.
So you prefer BO over Axe deodorant? That's all I'm just asking. It's a question.
Yes, 100%,
stupid.
100%, 100%.
You're dumb.
Axe smells that bad to me
Wow.
that
that
I
makes
would
absolutely no
I would
sense.
rather date someone with fucking ranky ass bo.
Well, I guess it's over then.
I guess we're not dating then. Okay, I got you. Okay, do you actually use Axe as an adult? Out of curiosity,
I do, yeah.
do you actually?
Because I don't give a fuck what I use. It's the
That's
cheapest
fair.
one that I can find. That's the one I use.
I just buy Old Spice deodorant.
When Dove Men and Care is on sale, though, I buy like 10 of those.
Okay, I mean currently I'm using Men Degree 48-hour deodorant. That's the current stick in front of me. The bike guy, what deodorant do you wear? As if
Old
you,
Spice. She already
Old
said it.
Spice.
You're also Old Spice.
Oh yeah, I've been Old Spice for a long time.
What's your go-to scent?
Whatever looks good.
Whatever looks good. The
I
only one
don't really care about the
The
scent
only other
really
one
too
I
much.
don't like is like the Swagger one because it always smells like kind of weird.
Yeah, I haven't bought the Swagger one. I think the last one I bought was the just fresh. I think.
Fiji's pretty good.
A refresh.
And then Twitchy's just like, as if you could get a date. Zero shake my head.
Ooh,
It's because you're a lesbian, Twitchy. Fun fact: Twitchy is actually a lesbian, so it's perfect.
No, it's just funny. That's like it's just because you're a lesbian.
Because you're a lesbian, you can't take all of this.
As if you could get a date.
My fucking belly roll, like all this.
All of this.
All of this. Look, just because I have the same body frame as Fat Albert.
That's a compliment.
I don't actually know. Fat,
Hey,
Albert.
hey,
Fat
hey.
Albert's bigger than me.
I would imagine.
I will say that. Fat Albert is fatter
Oh, wow, I
than
only
me.
came out with 4 videos in between these two. That's weird.
Like it- Didn't use roll on. Yeah, I don't really use spray deodorant that often. I typically just use the sticks.
Samesies.
I'm
Yeah.
also lazy, and I always feel like the spray on.
deodorant is for when you're in middle
Right.
school and right after gym class.
Like Axe, I wouldn't actually call like spray on Axe actually deodorant. It's more of a cologne. It's teenager cologne.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a good way to put it. I wore it for years, and then I
It's air
actually
freshener.
the only reason I actually had to stop was because my mom has a very sensitive nose, and like that would fuck with her. I'd actually give up Axe. Then my little brother still wears it.
Hello.
I had to constantly hear from her. How
Go on.
like sucks. And like yeah. Like I'm trying to think like I own like a shit ton of deodorant. Like just around I don't even know where the fuck they are. I need to clean. I need to spring clean today. I'm actually thinking about moving my desk over to the other wall. That way, if I have the webcam on, you won't have to see my dirty background. You would just see like my wall and then like some posters. I was gonna hang
I
up
always
some
move
posters.
my blankets out of frame when I record.
I've done that. I've done that before. I've done that before. Like you just see
I
like
have like I'm always on my couch, so I have like
if you
blankets
saw
and
my
pillows just chilling.
desk, like if you saw like the perspective you guys get, everything's cleaned, and then around it's just fucking.
Yeah, no, yeah, like
disaster.
just what's in frame is good, and literally like it's just a set.
If you guys saw I sent my desk to, I sent a picture of my desk to Trainer Sparks. He's another like streamer.
Okay.
Boy, did he have a fun? Did he have a fun reaction to that one? Because my desk is a disaster. Just because I'm. Okay, I'm not messy because I want to be. If I could be clean, I would be clean. But
you choose not to.
My ADD, like, I can't keep habits because my ADD. Like, I try to all the fucking time. Like, have habits. I just can't form them. Ever.
Which is why the Versus hasn't been recorded yet.
Yeah, that's basically why.
I got
That's why, that's legit why, is like, my brain will just, I forgot to edit the verses in all fairness. That, like, legit. I forgot to.
But I bring it up to you every time we talk.
Yeah, and then like I remember for like the first day, and then the day after that, which is tomorrow, I'll forget. And I'll be sitting there bored, not knowing what to do, and then I just won't think about it.
I will literally. What time are you typically sitting around bored?
Anytime before 5.
I will message you at 12 noon.
Yeah, but like, I want a nap. I don't know.
But you could just do it, and then it would be over.
Do it. I've not actually edited any video in a while.
Bless you. Yeah, I know.
Because Papa's been taking a break from his series. Eventually, he lost vigor. I was thinking about doing a versus series with them so I can actually edit shit and so I can get paid while feeling good about myself. Because I don't want to get paid for doing no work. Or like, you know, be in that scenario. Like, I actually want to get work done for them. Like today, I'm supposed to be working on a layout and thumbnail for them. Because I tweeted out yesterday that my service is open. Yeah, open for commission. The bike guy, if you ever need a buddy.
Yeah, he'll get it done in a week and a half.
Actually, I get thumbnails done pretty quick. Except no one understands my progress, like how I make my shit. So every time I fucking start something, people think it's fucking awful looking until like I'm actually done. So like how I typically work my shit out is I take what they want me to do, and then I do like rough, like I just take the block tool in Photoshop and I just make blocks where shit's supposed to be. So it literally just looks like colored blocks onto like a white background. It's literally just to like symbolize like, okay, this is going here, this is going here, this is going here, and so you know where shit's going, and I send that to him. No one fucking understands.
Or you don't send it to them until you're done.
Well, I want them to still be happy with it, so I always like step by step ask them like, hey, do you want anything changed now? Now would be the time to do it, you know.
I guess you're right. Yeah, you're probably
like
right.
If I send them the rough layout, that gives them opportunity to be like, okay, can you make this smaller, make this bigger?
What animal? Oh, it's a bull. Never mind.
And every time I'm like, oh, is it gonna look better than this? Like, yes. It's fucking. I'm not gonna
have random blocks of white.
I'm not gonna fucking like. You're not gonna get a layout with like blue and yellow blocks. Those are just like to make it know what shit's gonna like be size wise. The amount of times I've been asked that fucking question is like, is this gonna look better? It's like, yes. How the fuck wouldn't it be?
Nope.
Like, no, you're gonna get fucking red, yellow, and blue blocks. Yeah. That's how that works.
Best thumbnail ever.
Fucking awful. It's awful that I fucking get them. Thumbnails are actually quicker because thumbnails aren't that hard to actually make. In all fairness, you.
I'm making, dude. I got good thumbnails now. I don't care about your opinion.
Sorry, you did bad. And they're actually not that hard. It just like someone DM'd me today, like, can you make Rainbow Six Siege thumbnails? Like, I probably could. It's not that hard. It's like really. Like, I would just take a screenshot of like gameplay or like a good backdrop of like a location you're gonna be in, a map. I could take that screenshot, put that in, place whatever character, place whatever text you need, any fancy effects you want. Really a simple process, in all fairness. That's why I charge so cheap for them. I did up them to $250. Just so that covers, like, PayPal always takes a little bit of a cut.
That's why you just... Oh, wait, PayPal does?
Yeah.
Does it really?
Like, it's a transfer fee.
Oh, okay.
It takes a little transfer fee, then gives it to you. So I put the $250 to kind of cover that. So I can get, like, an even 2.
Mm-hmm.
Then layouts are going to be, like, $10.50 for that. Layouts take me more time. Layouts aren't hard, they're just, like, time-consuming. It's more what they are. They're the more time-consuming. Here's layout knowledge with Regi. Actually, I was planning on when I get the new computer from you, I was gonna start doing streams of like showcasing how I do it, because currently how my setup is, since I only have like 4 gigabytes of RAM, trying to run Photoshop and OBS at the same time would just be a nightmare. I've accepted it. Hi Liam, how you doing, bud?
Notice me, senpai.
Notice me, senpai. So Liam, tell me more about the coochie.
The Ditto Coochie?
I hear your bands.
I'm okay with that, to be honest.
You're okay with that? Like, I'm fine if we're going back. It's fine. It's okay. It's alright. I'll be okay. Huzzah! Oh yeah, I was talking to Papa about doing a versus series, but then like, I remembered I still had the one with you.
Yeah,
I want to.
You can leave me. I know you want to. It's okay.
I'm gonna do the one with you.
I don't think you are.
I mostly just want to do the one with Papa, just so like, I'm doing work for Papa, and I don't feel like I'm ripping him $40. You know?
Do something else like a cage lock or something. That'd be fun.
That would.
You guys
be,
both
yeah.
host tournaments. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm. He's better at Showdown than I am, but you know.
But it's a cage lock, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like,
it'd be forced to what we have.
exactly.
Ooh, no. I'm debating on one.
On what?
Debating one. Well, I found this ROM hack I recommend. Also, Kitty says hi. So tell Kitty I said hi. There is a Pokemon fan game I found that I recommend to you, Q, that you might want to try.
What's it called?
It's called Infinite Fusion. Basically,
Sounds
like,
cool.
yeah, you can
like
fuse
I've heard of it
any 2
before.
Pokemon. Like, literally any 2. There are like 200,000 different combinations. It's like the first 2 gens of Pokemon, I think. Like, you start out in Kanto, and like you can like combine every Pokemon.
Is it a ROM hack of like Fire Red Leaf Green or?
It's not a ROM hack. It's like fan made.
Oh, like what's like the frame? Like is it centered around like red and blue kind of like graphics?
It's centered
or?
around like Fire Red. Like it's like Fire Red-ish graphic. It's like a remake basically.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
And then you can like just. I think it takes place 3 years before the events of Gold and Silver. What's that? I don't know.
Makes sense.
I don't remember the full details. I can send it to you if you want me to.
Yeah, dude.
It's very like you can combine literally every Pokemon, and like depending on the first Pokemon depends on what Pokemon you get. Very interesting. Like if you combine, for instance, Charmander and Nidoran, you're gonna get a different combo if you combine Nidoran with Charmander. Hero of Voltzy, that Poketuber is how I found it. And he did it.
I literally just Googled Pokemon Infinite Fusion and that's what popped up.
Yeah. Well, I was like, I'm gonna look at like big Poketubers. It's been a long time since I've looked at a few of them. It's been a long, long time since I've seen it. Yeah. Munching Orange, Hero of Voltzy, Pattern. It might be this Poke Community thread. I think it might actually be. So Bike Guy, when you get your Pokemon content? Pixelmon?
I was about to say, there's a Pokemon Minecraft thing I know about.
There is. I've been thinking about it.
Yeah, Pixelmon.
Hey, Bike Guy, do you know anyone that understands Optifine better than I do?
I love how you just say, so Bike Guy.
I was curious because like I tried running Optifine and like I did all my settings and then my frame rate was 0. I had a FPS of 0. I think I did something wrong. Obviously, I did something wrong, but And I wanted
Here,
to like,
that's that 4 gigabytes of RAM you got going on there.
yeah, it is. That's also why
I
I want to.
genuinely don't know how you even streaming right now.
Why do you think I'm buying from you?
I just don't get it. Like I know like how you doing this, honestly. Like you
Uh,
deleting things while the podcast is going on?
I only have the game open in the game that if it's like if it's a non-intensive game, I can run Chrome. If it's like Minecraft, Bedrock, I can. Java, I can't run Chrome. Like it's very much like I have to pick and choose what I have open when I.
Yeah,
Again, why do you think I'm buying from you?
I guess so.
Do you understand? Like I get your machine's not perfect and it's probably gonna die on me at some point. What?
Died on me.
Because you keep telling me like, oh, all their shit's fucking up, but I can always replace those parts. Or like replace parts.
Yo, I just got a new sub. Is Z Smash 026 from here? Hello?
He might be. Z-Smash might be from me. I feel like I haven't had a new sub in a while. I'm like 10 away. I'm literally 10 away from.
Hell yeah, dude.
I might promote myself.
Sub to Regi, bro. If you make the playoffs, in the INT International Nexus tournament, then yeah, dude, hella plug. Funny thing will happen is you'll start recording during the playoffs and then you'll lose and then you'll be like, oh, that was fun.
Oh.
But imagine you win the whole thing and then you can go back and make videos about it. Like, just imagine.
Well, like, I've been going the route of like you and Cahoots both make videos and like I'm fine like being with them and working with them because I can just retweet your shit and like help you out a little bit. Like I like how I feel like every time I bring up my sub number, I'm bigger than both Q and BikeGuy combined.
Congratulations.
I'm not. I'm bragging, but I also don't really care much. Like
you care a hell of a lot.
I used to
Don't
care.
lie.
I actually used to care a lot more.
You bring
than
it
I
up
currently do.
literally every time I talk to you.
Yeah, but it's to put you in your place.
You definitely care.
Put you in your place.
You don't have to lie.
I'm bigger than Metamec. Okay, I thought Metamec was bigger than me.
I thought it was too.
Thanks. He probably is bigger than me height wise. I'm a very short man. I'm a very, very short man. There are actual people I get shocked if I'm bigger than them sub-wise. Like legit. Like for a long time I cared about sub numbers. Now I'm in a point where like I just don't care. I just don't. Like, if I hit,
Bro, you definitely care.
like if I hit them goals, I will talk about them goals. But outside of that, I don't really care. Like I could be at like 420. I'll say something about that, obviously.
Yeah.
I will talk about 420 when I hit 420. No issue about that.
At 420 by 420?
I want to hit.
How much days you got? You got 9 days?
Yeah, I got 9 days.
You could do that.
I could honestly, yeah, I could. I easily.
I mean,
could.
maybe if you release a new series.
Maybe. I might do like a 420 lock. I don't know.
A 420 lock? What's that?
Well,
only use grass types?
Only use a grass type. Fire types too. I use fire types.
Grass fire types? Maybe
grass
poison
fire.
types?
Grass fire. Water types for the bong.
So basically like an avatar lock. Grass fire, water, and ground types?
I'll just use grass fire water.
Grass fire water makes sense.
Yeah.
That's actually not a bad idea. That sounds really fun.
That does sound like a fun idea. There's probably a weed ROM hack, a Pokemon.
Oh,
like,
there's got
no fucking doubt. Like,
hold on.
1 second.
Pokemon
weed Pokemon
weed
ROM hack. Let's look at Pokemon weed ROM. Like that has to exist. Like the amount of times I've seen
Pokemon Cannabis Edition.
Yeah, I've seen Tokamon as like a fucking joke for years now.
Yeah, dude. It was released in
Fucking-
2017
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
using RPG Maker, obviously.
Well, yeah, I have all of them too.
I think it's a new thing though. Yeah, it's like GBA, but you have Chessman, Fennekin, or Frokius.
You know what? Now I'm curious. Minecraft weed.
The ganja region.
Minecraft weed mod.
Yo, I would do this. This looks fun.
The Minecraft weed mod exists, baby. Yeah. Mod showcase. All the weed ones.
I think I've seen that before, but like a long time ago.
Have you?
I think so.
I feel like there's a lot of them. I'm seeing like a lot of them too. Psychedelic
There's a lot of
craft.
them.
The the weed mod, marijuana mod. God, the amount of fucking like, I like weed and all, but I feel like people fucking go overboard with weed like a lot. That's
Dude, I haven't smoked weed in ages. I miss it, but I don't want to go
people
back.
like people who are obsessed with weed, and I'm included with this. I will throw myself under the bus in this. People obsessed with weed, I think, need to chill out about weed. It's
Like,
great.
if
It's great and all, but like,
if your entire personality is centered around weed, then yeah, you probably need to evaluate some things.
yeah. Like I'll be honest, I was having weed withdrawals for like a bit. I have weed again, so I don't currently.
Weed again. Sing with me, Shrek.
Like fucking, but I'll throw myself under the bus. I could have less of a personality with weed. Like people who own like weed merch, like I guess I'd own like weed pajama pants. I guess
I own weed merch.
I don't own weed pajama pants. Like I don't own any pajama pants. Fucking, I own Naruto pajama pants, and I'll wear them with pride. To a pride parade, mind you. I will. I'll do it. You won't.
I won't. I don't own them.
You want to borrow? You want to borrow?
Nope, can't say I want to borrow your pants, brother.
You don't want to
Can't
borrow
say
my
you-
clean pajama pants that I wash.
Hey, I didn't say
constantly.
they were dirty. I just don't want to borrow them.
I think
Don't
you
take it
do.
personal,
I
kid.
think you do.
I definitely don't.
I think you
I
do.
definitely don't. It's tempting.
Oh. Like I'm tempted. Fucking. I'm thinking like, there's probably like some third like fucking like third party like fucking bootleg weed shit. Spencer's is awful about like awful weed shirts.
Everything?
Like, I feel like Spencer's has some awful shirt. I remember back in 2009. That's the last time I went to fucking Spencer's. One second. Spencer's t-shirts. Like they had like Mountain Dew Me, fucking all the bad ones.
I don't
like,
think I've ever
all-
shopped at Spencer's.
I
so
used to buy
hashtag
shirts
can't
on the
really-
clearance rack when I was a teenager. Like they're not bad shirts. They have good shirts, but like they have like they used to have novelty ones. I don't know if they still exist. Okay, you know what? I might restate my statement. Oh. Okay, so we throw weed smokers under the bus. I'm gonna throw Bob Ross fans under the bus. I think people are too obsessed with Bob Ross. Like,
Bob Ross.
like,
I think
li-
it's just the meme is just to overhype him for no
Yeah.
reason. So they
I
just
like
do it.
Bob Ross. I will sit and watch Bob Ross because I like painting. I like watching art unfurl. I
So
like
now we
that
can
shit.
combine two of those statements because I'd have to be high as hell to.
I mean, I'd watch him.
But I wouldn't watch any of that. I
But,
haven't
like-
watched half the things I used to watch.
But Bob Ross socks, Bob Ross pants, Bob Ross shirts, all this Bob Ross merch. It's like I would own like one shirt. I wouldn't go in public with it. Like
Why
everyone.
not? That's because you fear the judgment of others.
It's not that I fear the judgment. It's like I have some form of like.
Around here, I don't value the opinion of anyone about my life. That's all I know.
I wear a Five Finger Death Punch T-shirt in public. I don't really.
I don't think that has anything to do with what I just said.
It does because
Int.
it does because I hate Five Finger Death Punch.
So you're just contradicting yourself. What?
I'm being one of those girls that like
That,
okay.
like where's the oh man, what's the
Nirvana shirts and shit like that.
Nirvana shirts? Yes, that's
Okay.
it.
I will fully say, if people want to wear band shirts of shit they don't listen to, fucking go for it. I fully respect that shit.
Just like the shirt.
Yeah, I've mentioned before. I found a girl with a fucking Tyler Creator shirt. I commented on. I was like, oh, it's not mine. Okay, like that was awkward for me.
I said it.
Yeah, I know. Oh, hi, Bob. We're talking about t-shirts.
Yeah, we're talking about Tyler the Creator and why he's terrible.
Um,
That was just one statement from your boy.
Okay. I will fully. I'll shut on Tyler Creator a little bit. I'll do it a little bit.
Shit on him.
He used to have a lot of shitty points and perspectives. Like he used to. More pizza rolls again?
Yeah, but
How hungry are you?
Or what?
It's getting cold in here. I need the heater back on.
He uses the microwave as heat.
Man, these pizza rolls are great seat warmers.
You probably ain't wrong. You probably ain't wrong.
Like, okay, Tyler used to like be super edgy and shit. Like, used to have like really be fucking like super edgy.
Mama be lurking.
Like he was like, there's a famous tweet that people bring up all the time where it's like, cyberbullying ain't a real thing. Just turn off the screen. Which to some,
I mean, it's true.
I agree and disagree with the statement. Because like we live in a world where like everything's online. Either you're online or you just don't exist. That's just how it is now.
I'm assuming back when he posted that like the internet, like in terms of like being a household name.
It was like 2011, I think.
Yeah, it was like just getting there, you know, to the point of like people always being on it.
And like cyberbullying is a real like thing that's like I fully accept.
For sure.
And even Tyler's like gone back on that statement, like, oh yeah, I don't fucking disavow that shit. Because he got super clowned for that statement, I think.
I mean, if it's just like people talking shit about you, then like just ignore it. Like that's what I think, anyways.
Well, there's a
like,
difference between
if it's like
like
legitimately like people like photoshopping like bad photos of you or something, like sharing inappropriate videos that you recorded like in secret type of thing. Then like that's
in fake porn ads. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I had that done
yeah.
recently. That was fun.
What was a local single searching for big dicks or some shit like that?
Yeah, I said it was 30 plus. What the fuck? Like, I don't look in my 30s. I don't fucking. Like, sure, I could have shaved and not worn a Rick and Morty t-shirt with a neck beard, but like.
Yeah, that's half the Midwest, though, to be honest.
Rick and Morty t-shirts, I feel you.
And neck beards, yeah.
What state do you live in again?
Me?
Yeah.
Somewhere in Wisconsin.
Okay, Wisconsin. Somebody's like, fucking said you were in Indiana.
You can say that. Who'd you tell that to?
I told my mom you lived in Indiana.
Wow. What a friend.
Yeah, I'm such a great friend, I know. Indiana. Yeah, there's
now your mom thinks I'm from fucking Gary.
Did you not think you're from Gary, Indiana? Fucking.
I'm from Chicago, but I live in Wisconsin because it's cheaper out here.
Wisconsin. I mean, yeah, I would assume it's cheaper. I want to live in Milwaukee. If I'm gonna go to Wisconsin, I go to Milwaukee. Like,
what for?
Mostly because a YouTuber, like a YouTube group I watch, are from. That's entirely why. Like legit, the only reason. Plus, I hear it's cheap.
What, like, do you go to hang out with them or something?
No. I just like watching them.
You watch them in Milwaukee?
Well, okay. Fucking. There's a YouTube channel called Red Letter Media.
Okay.
They like review movies and shit. That's their thing. They've been around for like a long time. They have, I think, just got 1 million subs. Yeah, 1.1 million.
Okay.
And their entire shit's like located in Milwaukee. That's the only reason why I know Milwaukee, and they constantly shit on it.
Oh, I thought you said you would. That's the only reason why you would go to Milwaukee, but you said no. Okay.
Okay.
I was like, why would you go there just because they're from there?
Well, plus I hear Milwaukee's cheap. Like, it's not just because of them. I hear Milwaukee's cheap. It's not a bad place to live in.
Yeah.
Or it's not the worst shithole you could live in.
Available for
It's a shithole, but I've heard it's a shithole.
Not today, my man.
So, Bike Guy, are you from Milwaukee?
Nope.
Like...
No, it's all California.
Hey, that's
California.
Knows how to party.
I was thinking of that exact song too.
California knows how to party. It's the country remix.
Actually, fun fact: the guy in Red Letter Media just got on to an Adult Swim pilot. He was on
which one?
That's Smiling Friends.
Oh, the one you were talking about, Smiling Friends or whatever.
And people are really pushing for that to become an actual show. I'm excited for it. I hope it does.
It's only in the development stages or something.
Like a pilot was released on TV, but like pilots don't mean it's picked up.
Mm-hmm.
It's just kind of like seeing if there's interest out there. And I hope it does. Like a lot of shows that like our pilots do get picked up eventually. Like I know shows that take years to fucking get their pilot picked up to actually be a show. Like JG Quintel, dude worked on Steven Universe for a bit, and he had a pilot that came out I think like 2013 that didn't become a show until I think like 2016. 3 years. He was like working on Steven Universe. He worked on Venture Brothers actually. He worked on Venture Brothers. Fucking good show. I'm gonna complain. I'm gonna complain about the Red Letter Media fan base. I'm gonna complain about it. I love Red Letter Media. Great guys, funny guys. Macaulay Culkin was on the show for a few. Fucking cool show. The fan base is awful. It is a toxic cesspool of like degenerates who constantly spout like shitty opinions and shitty things, like racist, sexist shit, all the fucking time. I don't even blame Red Letter Media for it. It's just the audience that they've kind of gotten. And like they've done their best to be like, fuck y'all. We don't care. You're assholes. You're unfunny. Fuck off.
Tell him, Reggie.
Like really, like I give Red Lemonade credit. Like they fucking like they've been very open about the fact like fuck those guys. Like
Fuck 'em.
we just want to review movies and have fun.
Fuck your bitch in the click
Oh.
playing West Side motherfucker.
They fan Tupac. Is that how it is?
Yeah, bro. Tupac's back.
He's back. What?
No,
Tupac
that's a
is
song.
the coronavirus.
That's a song.
What?
That's a song. People just be all like, the chorus is all like, Tupac's back. Tupac's back.
And I was making a joke on that like one hologram of Tupac that happened.
That was such a good time.
I don't actually remember when that was, but I feel like that was like
2011.
was that 2011?
It had to be, right?
God. This is 2012 at least. But yeah. It's like I'm here. There's like an article on it. I'm like, I don't want to look at the article. I just want like.
That's what I'm trying to look for too.
Yeah, like 2012-ish. I'm gonna say.
April 15th, 2012.
That's so weird to me that it happened.
Yeah, that was, and like, it looks so real. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
it's
well,
like, if we have hologram technology
Kind
that
of
was that
real,
good
but-
ago, what the fuck are we? It's 4 days from the anniversary of that.
Is it actually?
Yeah, because it's April 11th right now. So I mean, like, if we have that kind of technology, what the fuck are we doing? Where's our holodecks?
Where's our holiday? Oh, I'm gonna shit on music fans for a second too.
Wow,
So okay,
shocker.
you've heard me shit on things all the time. I do it all the
I
time.
hear you every single time I talk to you. Yep.
It's my thing. It's what I do.
Go on.
I hate people who shit on people for listening to music. I hate it.
Like in general, just like you
Like-
listen to music. What
Like
a
you
fucking
listen to
loser.
Billie Eilish. What the fuck's wrong with you, teenager?
Teenager.
Like
I've
very
never heard any of his stuff, but I heard it's good.
people have specifically shit on Billie Eilish for not knowing who fucking like Van Halen is and shit like that. It's like why?
It's like,
Why the
bro,
fuck-
she's like 17. Like, why would
Yeah,
she know that?
Why the fuck would a teenager know who the fuck every band ever is? Because you're
I don't
fucking...
even know who that is.
Yeah, no fucking. Like I hate that.
I've heard the
bullshit.
name. I've
Like-
heard the name before.
Like you're a grown adult. Don't shit on people for like. Don't shit on teenagers for enjoying shit. I don't like K-pop. You don't see me shit on K-pop.
Bro, no, there's a hella old people that I work with,
Oh, yeah.
and that's all they do is shit on me because I don't know like the fucking songs that came out in the 70s and 80s when they were
Oh,
kids. Like,
fucking old.
sorry, I was born in 90 fucking 7.
Old
bitch.
school hip hop and rap fans are the fucking worst. Like the old dogs, they're the worst. It's like, oh, if it didn't
Like,
come out
clap your
back in
hands,
like
everybody.
1992, it was the worst. Like fucking rap
Bro,
after
I'm not even gonna
2000.
front. Rap back in the 90s, people like say it was so good. It was terrible.
Yeah.
It was all the same rhythm.
Yeah.
It was all the same beat.
Especially the really early 90s. Was the
Yeah,
worst.
exactly. It was literally all the same exact beat. And it's all like,
Fucking-
oh, let's just all fucking do our own little thing on this.
The 80s are good critic because they like did a lot with like so little like available to them. Because like in the 80s they didn't have shit for like sampling or anything. Like that.
I don't know how they did it, to be honest.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah, they just
impressive.
did it from scratch.
Uh,
Like, they
the-
took a tape recorder to a trumpet. I think
The
that was
flows they used were kind of awful at times. Oh, okay, white people rapping was terrible at the time.
yeah.
If I hear the
Eminem
words,
saved y'all.
"My name is blank and I'm here to say," your rap is 0 out of 10. There's
Oh
no
no, that's,
saving
that,
it.
that was a top tier line back in the day.
The amount of times I've heard that, fucking,
That's a Will Smith rap, actually.
is it actually? My name's
Yeah,
Will
it
Smith
is. It
and I'm here to
actually is.
say.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Why does that sound so familiar?
God, because every like rapper in the 80s fucking did that line, or like the early 80s, I think. They got better. There were better ones. Like NWA was out in the 80s, like late 80s. I can't fully say shit, you know.
Yeah, Will
Like-
Smith freaking it.
Fucking,
That's what it's called.
Yeah. like I'll shit on that because that's obviously dumb. Because a lot of those rappers also had like, they could have good flow, but they never used it because it was the 80s and they had like, you know,
No one
limit
was thinking
themselves.
outside the box back in the day.
like
Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Speaking of music, have you guys know the song Pina Colada?
Yeah.
When it's all like, if you like pina colada. I think I complained about this to Reggie before. But do you guys have you guys ever listened to the lyrics of that song?
outside of getting caught in the rain, can't say I have.
Exactly what I'm saying. So like if you ever pay attention to the lyrics and you actually absorb the story, it
Mhm.
plays at my job all the time on the intercom. And I was listening today because I was bored and I was like, you know what? Let me analyze the song real quick. The premise of the entire song
Mhm.
is about a guy and a man and a woman who are married, sitting in bed, dude's reading the newspaper, and he's all like, oh man, I gotta deal with this boring ass, same shit, different day ass bitch over here. Let me just look at this newspaper. He looks in the help wanted or the personal ads, and he's like, oh, this bitch is looking for some dick. That's what the ad said. The ad was all like, hey, you like pina coladas and all this good shit? Come hit me up. So he sends back a reply in the newspaper, mind you. They're chatting through the newspaper. And he's all like, hey, I like pina coladas. You get caught in the rain. Let's set up a date. They set up a date, right? So he goes and meets this bitch. And it turns out it's his fucking wife. And they're all like, so like in the moment they saw each other, basically what they should have clicked in their head was that, so we both were about to cheat on each other, basically. But because it wasn't cheating, because it's with each other, they were cool with it. But at the same time, like the initiative was still there. And all they said once they saw each other, they're like, well, goddamn, I didn't know you like pina coladas. And that's it. That's the whole fucking thing. That's it. And I'm like, what are you talking about? How is this a top tier song?
Also, yes, it's called Escape. It is called Escape.
Whatever, dude. I don't care. It's called pina colada in my head.
Well, it's okay. When you look at the song on YouTube, it's Escape, quote, the pina colada song.
But yeah, dude, that's literally the whole thing. It's like he's like, well, goddamn, Barbara, I didn't know you like pina coladas. Like she put a whole ad in the newspaper to cheat on him.
Literally just Escape, the pina colada song.
It makes no sense. Like, listen, look at the lyrics. Look at the lyrics. I'm not lying.
I'm good. Hi, Claire. Hi, Walker on the walk. Okay, I was looking through Spencer's t-shirts out of curiosity, because I like t-shirts. If I'm buying clothes, it's pajama pants and t-shirts. Those are the two things I wear all the time. There is a onesie that just has, like, the Snoop Dogg Doggy Style album on it. I'm like, why? Like, I like Snoop Dogg. I like that album. But why on a onesie for a baby? And why
not?
It's literally
That's the real question.
Like, okay, my bigger question is, why is it just a box that just has the album on it? Like, it's literally just the album cover on a white onesie. Like, that's so lame. Just make it like I would rather just have Snoop Dogg's face on a baby's onesie.
I mean, the real question is, why are you critiquing baby wear?
I don't know. I just found it weird. Like,
genuinely doesn't apply to you.
I don't know. I mean, it could be in the future, but
Do you really want a Regi Jr. running around?
It'd be better than Q Jr. guys say.
I never want to reproduce, so that's not an option. I never want to reproduce.
You're like, don't you worry. Yeah, you would by default. Yeah.
If I got a girl pregnant, I would literally kill myself. No question about it. Like, not even joking around. Like, I would genuinely kill myself if she kept it. If she kept it. It's like,
well, maybe if you use Protect for once in your life outside of Pokemon.
What'd you say?
Use Protect once in your life. Pokemon.
Got him. No, I actually had this thought earlier today. Instead of killing myself, maybe I would fake my own death, or just straight up drop everything and move to Costa Rica and not tell anybody.
Fair. I kind of want to go to Costa Rica just to see.
It's a beautiful country.
There's a lot of countries where it's like, I've heard it's kind of I've heard like shitty things with some countries, and I still wanted to kind of check out and see.
I mean, there's bad parts of every country.
I'm not saying Costa Rica specifically. Like,
well, no, I didn't say you were. I'm just saying, like you go to Harvey, Illinois. That's like the worst part of Illinois you're ever gonna fucking see.
Like I'll hear stories about like different places, and I hear that they're shit. Like, I'll hear like good things, and like I want to see what's about. Like, there's a YouTuber I used to watch who doesn't upload anymore. I don't fucking why. His name's like Andy Tells Stories. Let me see if I can actually. I think this is his channel. Yeah, there we go. Yep, it's a guy that like draws, like drew his stories of when he was a kid in, I think, El Salvador.
Sick.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Cool channel.
He hasn't uploaded in a long time. Like, it's been a couple years, but they
got him.
Stories, yeah.
They definitely got him. Someone just hop in the call.
Did someone hop? No, it's just.
That's weird. Thought I heard something.
The dude has not uploaded in 5 years.
They got him. He's dead.
Yeah.
He's dead.
Like, he uploaded for a good year. They're pretty good stories. Like, they were just drawn on paper and shit. It was fun. I missed the channel. I want to see if that guy's still alive. He probably is.
I doubt it. No, I doubt it. Dude. He's dead.
Probably.
El Salvador, he's dead.
I think he moved. I think he moved since, but fucking. Does the guy still tweet? He has not tweeted since 2018.
Yeah, he's dead. Sorry, Reggie, but he's dead.
Sorry, Wedgie.
Sorry.
Sorry. Maybe YouTube were dead. Yeah, there are a bunch of YouTubers that like just go on hiatus or they disappear or fucking like I don't know. Cause like a lot of them I used to watch. Yeah, a whole bunch of different shit. Some are still around. Like one guy took like a several year break. His name's Sir Sebastian. Dude reviews candy. And it's like
It's not lit.
yeah, I'd be down for that kind of like. Dude has like 50K. I'd fucking 50K subs just review candy. Hell yeah, I'd do that.
Huh.
I have 300 playing Minecraft and Pokemon.
We dragon dancing, baby. Sword and shield, baby.
Having fun there, bud.
Oh my
He
god.
took like a several year break, and like no one ever knew the story particularly. He came back, which is nice. It took
Don't
like
burn me, you bitch.
3 year break. 3 year break between like he made a Tabasco jelly bean review, and then like 3 years later he made he actually came back, and now he's active. He's very active. They literally just uploaded yesterday, which is nice. Like, it's nice seeing people come back. But there are YouTubers I know will never come back. They'll never do anything again. That makes me sad.
It'd be like that sometimes.
It does be like.
Yeah.
You're trying to tell us something there, bike guy? Are you gonna leave us?
Yeah.
No, it's a motovlogger I used to watch. He was from Australia. I'm actually wearing his Teespring T-shirt right now.
He just left and never came back.
He deleted his channel even.
Oh, did
Deleted
he?
everything.
Oh.
I think the decision was because he got married and they were having a kid. So he's like, I'm done. I'm walking away. It's like,
Why
Why
delete
delete
the
the content though?
Yeah, why delete the channel?
I don't know. It's like, dude, come
Do you
on,
know
man,
him
you're funny
personally?
as shit. No, I don't know personally, but it's
Yeah.
like,
Unfortunate.
Like I had to
like, he was
archive.
funny as shit. But it's
That's
like,
why
and
I've
he-
learned archiving's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Fucking. I think like this is a channel I used to watch. They're called Noofz, or they're known by Spike and Barley Game or Spike and Barley Plays. And they did Let's Plays back in like early shit, and they were doing Let's Plays like 8 years ago, even longer than that. I think I'm like scrolling down. Yeah, longer than 8 years ago, by sure. Like I'm currently in the 9 year zone. 9 years. I'll say 9 years because like they like videos before that, but they weren't really they Let's Played for like 9 years off and on, and they kept breaking up, kept getting back together, and they just never stuck together.
What are these roles? Jesus Christ.
And then the guy that was in it, a guy named Barley, same fucking way, because he would like make content and then never fucking like upload. Like he finally came back this year after taking 17 different breaks. Because the channel now only has a handful of videos. Like 7 years ago, he started doing like these like the kind of like essay videos shit. Mike Mozart? I've not heard of Mike Mozart. I'll look him up in a second. Took a year for him to make a second video about Doom 3. Like he's very like horror game-ish. I like Doom and Half-Life, so I watched it. Took a break, 2013, came back 3 years ago, did a couple videos. Did 3 videos. Took another break till 3 months ago, and now he's semi-active. I can't say he's that active. There's like a bunch of guys that like left and never came. Oh, I think I've heard of this guy. Yeah, he's the toy reviewer that like left, I think.
The kid?
No, there's like an adult toy reviewer who's been like around for years.
Billy the Kid?
Oh, one second. I'm subbing to these channels so I don't have to hear like their trailer video. Yeah, he left like 2 years ago. I don't remember the exact reason. There was a reason. I just don't remember what it was. Like these weren't like amazing videos, but I've heard of him.
Yeah, I'll sack this thing off. I don't care. You clicked recover. You slut.
Fucking. Oh, you guys know the famous meme video Leroy Jenkins, right? Like
no, I'm sorry.
Okay, bike.
Oh, it's about the football player.
No, Leroy Jenkins, who's like it's like a World of Warcraft video. one of the early like YouTube mega fucking hits.
Oh no.
I want to point out, and I assume Bike Guy knows it. Do you, Bike Guy?
No, what?
Leroy Jenkins.
Pretty sure I heard the name. But...
You're aware of Leroy Jenkins. So it's a very, very popular like video. It has millions of hits. I'm trying to find the original version. I cannot find the original. What the fuck? I can't find the original. Weirdly enough. But it's like a very old video. The original channel behind it then became a weird Minecraft children's channel. Like, years later. So someone bought the channel and then remade it into a weird children's toy reviewing channel. Seems the original's gone, sadly. It sucks.
What am I doing right now? Oh yeah, that's right. We're good.
I mean, you can still find uploads, luckily. Like, re-uploads of other stuff, which is nice. Still, the fact that got like someone bought the channel and then reformed it into like Disney toy review. What?
That's really weird.
It's
Yeah.
weird. Like,
I feel like they already. Yeah, they did. Okay.
the only like YouTube channels I'll actually ever complain about, I don't feel comfortable about like children toy reviews. Too. Like not like adults reviewing the toys, but like children reviewing the toys. Like, kind of feels like it's towing the line of like child labor in a sense.
I mean, if they're enjoying
like
what they're doing,
exploitation
if they're
in a sense.
enjoying what they're doing, I don't
Oh,
know.
well, it kind of just comes across as like exploitation of children. That's just kind of weird.
I mean, if you look at it that way, for
Yeah.
sure.
Like, I could be wrong. I could be, but like,
Probably are.
thanks. But like, the children fucking like taking children and making them play with toys. Like, it gets millions of hits. Like, that just feels like obviously it's for money. It's obvious.
For money, like everything in the world.
Well, less now, so because I think YouTube demonetized that stuff. Well, I mean, weirdly enough, I still find monetized versions of those videos. That's weird to me. Like that. Like, if you look up any cartoon video ever on YouTube, like they'll get hit. They'll get hit with like the children's stuff, where it's like, you can't add it to a playlist and you can't comment. Like those are both taken off, and like every child cartoon's taken from that too. I think. Yeah. Like,
Water is just water, doesn't it?
No. Yes. I
It
think so.
does.
Yeah.
He's still faster. Wow, Reggie. You hate to see it.
You have work today, Bike Guy?
It's Saturday, man. I don't work today.
Oh, okay.
Is it Saturday? Let's go.
So I'll probably end it
today.
off the podcast now. We've been going for about. I have to go to the bathroom. I've been chugging drinks all morning. I really have to go to the bathroom. So I'm ending off the podcast. Thank you for joining me, Bike Guy. That was very fun of you. And cue the Costa Rican.
Yeah, I see how it is.
Look, you're the standard here. Yeah. You're the leech of the
I'm
group.
basically the co-host.
You're the leech. Let's be
I'm
honest.
basically the co-host. Let's be real.
You're the insert radio host I've never heard of before.
Oh, you've heard of me. That's why you found me.
That's probably like a radio host with like a lackey. That's probably a thing that exists. I don't listen to radio. I don't listen to talk radio even more. Like,